Oh, I should have got coffee. That would have been fitting. I bought like eggs at H Market.
Hello, everybody. My name is RyokoFujiEN. Welcome to episode 15 of Cafe Conversations. Today we are joined by
Ryoko! Hi. I'm RyokoFuji. That's it.
That's it? Come on.
Okay, I'm
Come
RyokoFuji.
on.
Otherwise, my
Give us your
nickname
full
is...
intro.
Oh, okay. My nickname is also Fish. Don't ask why. It's not because of a weird reason some people believe. That's basically it. Just you go now.
Okay. That's good. That's a good enough one.
Hi, I'm Miss Semageon. You can also call me Sema. I am your local satyr crafter. I am a variety games VTuber, and I'm also looking in the future to do more crafting streams as well.
Ooh.
I haven't done any yet, but that is in the future once I have the means to do so.
And we are also going to be joined by NixiLen later, who is currently facing some internet issues, and hopefully they will be here soon. In the meantime, you all know who I am. My name is ReduXian. I am the host of this lovely cafe that we're in, and I like to stream sometimes. So this is Cafe Conversations, like I said. And the objective is to get 3 VTubers together who don't know each other. An objective that I failed this week because Nixie and Ryoko happen to know each other.
I shouldn't have told you.
I mean, I would have found out.
And the fact that we have only 2 right now has nothing to do with that. Nothing whatsoever.
Shh, they weren't supposed to know that I hit the body. So, like I said, the objective is to get 3 VTubers together who don't know each other. We can't always get that. That's fine. But we will be asking each other questions until we feel comfortable around each other. I will start with some ice-breaking interview questions, like who we are, what we stream, stuff like that. You will volunteer the information yourself, or, much like an annoyed teacher, I will call names.
Oh no!
How
That's all.
dare you?
So, since there's only since there's only 2 guests this time, this is actually going to go by relatively fast. Let's start with hey, I see you down there.
Oh no!
You cannot run. You cannot run.
You already agreed to those terms. They are binding. It is a magical contract.
Shoot. The regret.
Let's start with stuff like, what do we all stream? Like, what do you guys stream pretty regularly?
I can go first. I mostly stream games at the moment. I'm currently doing a series on the Professor Layton and Ace Attorney crossover game.
Ooh.
Surprisingly, it has been kind of tanking my computer, which is wild because it is not a heavy game. That shouldn't be a problem soon, but it's been a bit of a trial and error. Watching a game run at 50% speed is painful.
It's a borderline visual novel too, so how does it run at 50% speed?
I don't know. I'm currently doing like a laptop only setup, which I'm building a PC this week, so that should hopefully not be a problem soon.
Okay,
I don't
fine.
know. I don't know how it has been such a technical nightmare, but it sure does like to make my computer freak out. But we're making it through.
As you do,
Of all the
right?
things, yeah. Of all the things.
Ryoko.
I know. Okay. Anyways, I stream also games. I'm very bad at games, so my goal is for them to just see me slightly improve. I also do art streams where I show my work in progress on making VTuber models. And I also do karaoke streams sometimes, which is very
Ooh.
rare.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Fun. Do you know how,
What
like,
kind of-
do you have like formal training in singing?
Okay, I did choir for maybe 3 or 2 years, so I guess that counts.
Yeah.
So
Let's go, choir kid.
remind me to slide into your DMs after this. I need somebody to help me with vocal training because I'm getting into song covers.
Oh,
Ooh,
awesome!
congrats.
It's more nerve-wracking than it is exciting at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll eventually be more exciting than nerve-wracking, hopefully.
I wanted to do a duet with some friends, and I didn't know how to like get licensing for song covers, so I just shot an artist that I really like to message, spawned in, and
awesome.
now I feel super fucking nervous.
Oh my god.
You'll do great. You'll do great. What kind of vocal ranges do you guys kind of sit in with your singing?
I don't know. I don't have any formal vocal training of any variety.
That's okay.
Open mouth, make the sound. That's it.
Yes.
We don't need anything further than
The
that.
only thing I have is the fact that I'm not tone deaf.
That's a
Oh,
good start. That's a
no.
great start.
Jello
It's okay.
thank you so
You'll-
much
you'll
for the
work up to
follow.
it.
Welcome to the cafe.
On choir terms of like tones, I did like alto and soprano.
Okay.
Nice, nice.
I have been told that I'm either a tenor or a baritone.
Ooh.
Nice.
Undead Wolves, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the
find-
cafe.
Continue.
No, you go. You go.
I find like baritone singers very attractive in the ears.
Oh, yeah?
yeah,
The,
yeah, yeah.
the soothing sounds.
It's like ear candy.
Did you have the same experience that I did, where for some reason all of the baritones in my choir had like insane falsettos as well?
Yes.
And I don't know why that was, but
Oh my
every
gosh.
single baritone in my choir was like nuts with the falsetto.
I think I can
Me-
explain that one without even like
Ooh.
really knowing much about choir or singing.
Crack it out.
So this is my natural voice. It's
Okay.
very loud. It's a little more deep. And that coupled with my size, a lot of people don't like it. So I talk like this a lot of the time.
Ah.
Faking our voices is something that we do pretty often. If I am a baritone.
Huh. Interesting. I would not have thought of that.
In my choir, we had like 2 or 3 baritones, and that was it.
It's like having a couple tubas. You just need a couple.
Yeah, well, cause they're so loud.
They are.
They
yeah.
they're like screaming, but like in a good way. In a good way. They're
In a
screaming.
good way.
Yeah, because okay, the one person I'm thinking of, they're really good at singing. They're just very enthusiastic.
They're good at belting.
Aw.
Mm.
They need their like High School Musical moment
Yeah.
to really, really bust them out of their shell.
Yeah, exactly.
High School Musical. Okay, moving on. How long have we all been streaming for? I can start on this one. I've been streaming off and on for like 4 years. I took a year-long hiatus last year, and I got back into it pretty seriously around late January.
Oh wow. 4 years is a lot. You must have got like a lot of experience.
Yeah, but I've done a lot of different things, including not VTubing in that time.
Oh, okay.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I debuted I think last month. So not for long.
Okay.
I did stream a little bit
Ooh.
beforehand, so I guess maybe 3 months of streaming.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you reached affiliate yet, or are you still working towards
Oh.
that?
I stream on YouTube.
Ah!
Oh,
Yeah. So
I was wondering why I couldn't find you on Twitch
Wait.
earlier. That makes sense.
Oh, do you still have a Twitch account though, right?
I
'Cause that...
still have a Twitch
Okay,
account.
I was gonna
Oh,
say,
then I
who
don't
the
know why I couldn't
fuck did
find
I
it.
just tag in my
Hold
title?
Hold on. I'll text in chat. There you go, guys.
Okay,
there
cool.
You go.
I'm so excited to have this person here who I don't know who you are.
They will be here soon, TM.
Hey.
Okay.
You hate to see technical problems. The
Yeah.
ultimate scuff.
Yeah.
True, but we're used to scuff here. It's the free space on the bingo
Yeah.
card. Oh, by the way, guys,
Yeah.
if you want to play bingo with the podcast, there are 4 sheets for you to play with. All you have to do is join the Discord.
Bingo.
If you
That's the
win,
name of
you
my
get a
Vtuber.
free sandwich.
I don't know about that.
From where? Is it? If it's from Subway, guys, you guys need to be careful.
Oh, are you speaking from experience?
No, I just don't like Subway, and the people there are really mean.
I see.
They're aggressive when I ask Christoph, and I'll be like, "Hey, also, can you add this too?" And they'll be like, "Oh, fine, yeah, sure, here you go."
I feel like that
What
might
Subways
be
have you been
your
to?
Subway.
I've been to a total of like 3, and one of them was in a hospital.
Well, that was your first mistake, was the hospital experience.
Nobody that works in a restaurant in a hospital is happy. Let's start there.
That's so true.
Yeah,
I feel bad
I've
for
had a
them.
lot of Subway experiences, and they've overall been pretty pleasant.
I wouldn't say I've had a lot. I've probably had slightly less than the average person.
I had a lot of Subway as a middle schooler, all from like volleyball tournaments I was a part of, having to go to Subway a lot. So I think I used to have a higher than average Subway experience, and now I go to it maybe once a year.
That sounds like me with flying.
Oh my. What was your go-to sandwich?
Meatball marinara. You gotta get the pepper jack cheese.
Oh.
What about you?
Oh my gosh, okay. This was before I started like eating things. I had it on white bread. It was turkey, American cheese, and cucumbers with black pepper.
Ooh, cucumber. Cucumber sandwiches are fire. Like, people sleep
Yeah.
on them. They're so good.
We love a
Mine
good
was
cheese
just
sandwich.
anything with Black Forest ham.
Ooh. That sounds good. I've never had that.
Black Forest ham slaps. People sleep on it.
I'm not a big ham person, and the only ham I've really had is like honey baked ham. So the outside's like coated in like sugar, and it's very
Okay,
sweet.
that too. That's good too.
It kind of drew me away after having it every year for like Thanksgiving or like Christmas. But
See, I love ham.
Like,
I'm not a fan of turkey on the subject of Thanksgiving, but
oh my god.
Oh, I can't stand turkey.
it's
so-
always, like, even when it's cooked well, it's dry. It doesn't have a lot of flavor.
I'm not a fan of the gaminess of it. I think that's what kind of takes me away, and then also the dryness problem. My dad makes the turkey every year, and he's figured out this dry brine that like it works really well. So it's technically a really good turkey. And then I have it, and I'm like, I just don't like turkey very much. Yeah.
Understandable. Understandable.
I feel like you have some objections to our turkey dislike.
I'm in the middle of 2 turkey haters. Y'all are wrong.
And?
Y'all just haven't
Debate
had it
us.
well. Literally, okay. You will need when you're cooking turkey. You literally need it to be nice and moist. So I don't know how to cook it. I've never cooked it.
Look.
But no, hear me
You're
out.
wrong, and I can't tell you how to fix it.
Look, I may be a pig hater, but I've never hated ham.
Okay.
You and I are
hate
not the
ham,
same.
But I love not turkey. I want to say bacon.
I love turkey.
I love turkey.
Oh no, I love
yeah.
chicken. Chicken's one of my favorite things to eat. It's
That's a
also
totally
one of the
different
health.
thing.
Yeah,
That's a different bird.
it's also like one of the healthiest proteins you can have.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've had a
yes.
lot of chicken in my life.
Nothing like having boiled chicken breast and broccoli for dinner.
Oh, you sound very Filipino all of a sudden.
Oh no, I'm very white.
Oh, never mind.
I just,
my mom brought my whole family up on the South Beach diet, and that's a lot of chicken that is not seasoned.
Ew. Ew.
Yeah,
Is it? Hold on. When you say boiled chicken, is it at least seasoned? Oh no.
You just had. Were you basically
no.
eating like a Sims dinner where it's like the meat?
Oh
the
no.
bread?
Well,
What
okay,
is
okay,
happening?
Sometimes, okay, if I'm feeling frisky, I'll season it.
If you're feeling.
If you're
frisky.
feeling for what the? Who the fuck did I just invite on my show?
Well, no, Okay, well, hear me out. The reason why I have it unseasoned is because what I would do is I'd have, the chicken breast and I'd cut it up in pieces and dip it in barbecue sauce.
You can
Okay,
still season it with barbecue sauce.
That's fine. That's fine.
No, the barbecue sauce is the seasoning. It's just liquid.
Yeah, that's fine in my book. Sometimes you just like I cut out the middle, man. We don't need pepper. We got Sweet Baby Ray's, baby.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, last episode I
go.
had to kick somebody for a food opinion too.
All right,
And now the turntables.
Anyway. Sometimes when I'm feeling really crazy, I add salt.
Oh.
When I'm feeling like a little spice today.
Yeah, last fucking episode, I had to kick somebody for talking about chocolate and fish together.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Okay, explain. What
Nope.
was it, like the tiny dried fish, or are we talking like anchovies and Hershey bars?
Okay, anchovies and Hershey bars is an actual thing.
Excuse me?
No, it is.
I don't like
It's
that.
straight up is. I'm not saying I enjoy it, but I know it's a thing. Like
Woohoo!
dried fish and chocolate is genuinely a thing.
Okay, dried fish is different than like a can of anchovies. That's what I was meaning when I said like a
Oh,
Hershey
well,
bar
I meant
anchovy.
dried anchovies.
Okay, that's
Oh.
different. That's different. I've never had it myself, but I know it's a thing.
Yeah.
Dried anchovies in the Mr. Beast chocolate bar.
The
Okay.
Jimmy's
okay.
special.
Have y'all tried the Mr. Beast chocolate bar?
No,
I
I
have
actually
not.
haven't gotten the chance.
Okay.
If you have a fun anecdote, a friend of mine works at a distribution center that helps distribute those bars. So she sees a lot of them in her day to day.
I tried the milk chocolate and the crunch one. No hate to the chocolate, but most hate as well.
Most hate.
So
As
Not
much
good.
hate as possible, but no hate.
Y'all know the generic like Easter candy, like the
like
chocolates?
Cadbury.
No,
That's not
worse.
generic. Hold the fucking
It's
phone.
fairly generic.
Worse. Okay, like just the bars, like the crosses or the bunnies or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, take all of the ones you get at the Dollar
Hi,
General,
Benny.
melt them all together, and put it in a mold.
No.
It's
Oh.
not good.
Is there even any like variation in flavor between the bars, or did you just get one of them?
I got two, but I would say one. Okay, so milk chocolate is just milk chocolate. They have the Crunch Bar, which is the milk chocolate with these like little Rice Krispie things, which makes it pretty like good. I like the crunchy personally. They also have a flavor called These Nuts, and I think it's peanuts in it. I'm not sure,
Hold on.
but
I'm sorry. I have to take over the conversation. Which one of you fuck sent me food? I just got a
Wait, I sent
message.
you
Somebody
food.
sent me a treat through Treat Stream.
I don't even know that was a thing.
Oh
What'd you
my
get?
God.
I don't know. It doesn't show me. It's I got a
no.
message saying a treat is on the way.
You won the sandwich.
I won the sandwich. I
No, that's
won my
not
own
bad.
game of bingo.
Oh, watch
It's
it
gonna be
Subway.
turkey, I bet.
That's not an option on my Treat Stream stuff.
It's just white bread and turkey, nothing else.
No, it's just Wonder Bread.
Oh, I'd be happy if I got Wonder Bread. Oh my god.
Get that bread, get that bread.
Amethyst, I meant as like a date, not as like pity.
Oh my lord.
Sweetie snack.
Don't
Okay,
clip it.
I'm sorry. I looked at the chat. Someone said pineapple on pizza is good on occasion. What is your guys' take on pineapple on pizza?
My take on
I-
pineapple on pizza is if you think it's invalid, you're just stupid. Food is food is food. You cannot like it without judging it.
I just
That's
don't
true.
like the. I like pineapple. I'm not a big fan of it in savory contexts. So it's just not for me. I've tried and I'm just meh. Like, it makes me sad because I go to these taco stands sometimes, and sometimes carnitas is carnitas, and sometimes carnitas is not carnitas.
See,
And it's sad to when I find some pineapple. in my
I can
tacos.
break this down really well because citric acid is the closest sweet thing that we have to savory. There's a reason that the word tangy was invented, and that was to describe fruits that have a lot of citric acid in them, or just have that sort of tanginess to them. Pineapple has a tanginess. Tomatoes have a tanginess. both of them synergize pretty well with cheese. There's a reason pineapple goes on pizza.
Fair enough. I'm not eating it, but fair enough. Also, pineapple is a
Yeah,
good natural tenderizer.
You don't
too.
have to like it. You just have to acknowledge it.
You simply must acknowledge it.
There's one pizza that I get that has pineapple on it. It's like the sauce, instead of like marinara, it's barbecue sauce, and it has cheese and ham on it.
Ooh, that sounds
It's
good.
really good. I think it's from Papa John's. I think it's called like the Hawaiian pizza.
The Hawaiian pizza is just ham and
It's like pineapple ham.
yeah, it's pineapple and ham.
A fun
Y'all.
fact, the Hawaiian pizza is a Canadian invention.
Yes.
I don't know who made it in Quebec, but someone did.
You know, a lot of really fun dishes that happen to have ham in them tend to just be Canadian.
Interesting.
I don't know what it is.
Is it always Canadian ham, or is it just like any kind of ham?
Tends to be Canadian ham, but
Wait, what's the difference between the hams? Is
Oh
there a
boy.
difference?
Canadian
Well-
ham is like a specific thing.
it's like
My-
a
I would
specific slice too.
It's a really tough cut of ham,
Yes.
and it's like a cross between bologna and honey ham.
Yes, actually,
Ooh.
you
Which
described it
I'm not a
perfectly.
bologna fan, and I don't like when meat is really tough because I'm bad at biting through meat, which is a very weird trait that I don't understand. So it's just a process if I try and eat Canadian bacon. So I just don't.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's fair. I gotta get some clips out of this podcast at some point.
We gotta monetize this shit.
I do. Now that I'm editing TikToks, which by the way, guys, go check out my TikTok. My first ever self-edited video did 1,000 views in 1 hour. I'm so happy about it.
Whoa, that's awesome.
I know,
The
right?
one you posted earlier?
No. Amethyst, thank you so much for the sub.
Woo, woo, woo!
Daddy.
Ad-free entertainment. Let's go.
But yeah, I'm gonna be doing a lot of stuff on TikTok. Especially following an announcement that I'm gonna have on next episode of Cafe Conversations. This isn't an outro, I promise. Just next week is going
Thanks
to
for
be
coming.
next week is going to be a very special episode of Cafe Conversations, and I hope that you all show up to it.
Ooh, tantalizing.
Tantalize.
I've never heard that word.
What have you not?
Tantalizing?
Never heard that.
Really?
Do you know what it like have you not heard it used in conversation, or like you don't know what it means?
Both.
Okay.
It's like intriguing.
Tempting, basically, is what it is.
Tempting, yeah.
Something like torturously tempting.
Encouraging.
It's based around, as a fun fact, the Greek mythology of Tantalus, who was a king that invited the Greek gods to dinner and fed them the flesh of his own children.
Oh,
Okay.
And
that
he
guy.
was cursed with eternal punishment in Hades to always be like a foot or two away from a river and always be a foot or two away from an apple tree, but is never able to consume either.
Oh
Yeah,
my
he
god.
got just
that.
for that bullshit.
Oh my.
Jello Turd, a fellow Percy Jackson fan. Let's go. Percy Jackson got me hugely into my massive mythology interest, of which has taken
With
a life of
many
its
others.
own. But I just recently finished the Trials of Apollo. I'm so happy that that one actually turned out the way that it did. I'm sad that I waited so long to finish it. Really excited to read the Sun and the Star. Is the next one?
Are they still making those?
Yeah, Rick Riordan's not gonna stop.
Oh my.
I think I read the original trilogy when I was younger, and I liked it, but I just never read any
It was
further than
not a trilogy. It was like a 6-book series.
that. Whatever it was, I got some sort of conclusion out of it, which I won't spoil just in case someone watching is going to read the books at some point. I got a conclusion at some point. I may have read it all. I do not remember.
Oh yeah, I forgot they're doing an actual live action series for Percy Jackson.
It
Might
looks
end up
good.
being good.
It looks like it's not a bunch of adults running around in the woods, which is a good thing.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways, is on the topic because somebody asked in chat what everybody's favorite mythos. My favorite pantheons to study are the Greek and Roman gods, but after that, Chinese mythology. Because I have a special fondness in my heart for Journey to the West. Kid, don't be like that. You know what I meant when I said somebody.
Just someone in chat. Just
Wow,
some person
we're
here.
not starting this. You know what? You can be somebody until we continue our grounded playthrough. How about that?
Demoted.
And that one's harsh. I canceled the first 2 times, and then he canceled the last time.
Oh.
What's everyone's favorite Pokemon? Okay, no, you can't say I canceled on you twice because you were saying on that second cancellation, like, good, I was probably gonna cancel anyway, so we both canceled on each other that second time.
But who canceled first, though?
That's not relevant.
We can make it relevant.
Oh gosh, we're gonna have like some like long Twitter thread on who like canceled first.
God.
Me and Kit just twit-longering each other.
Is that what twit-longering means? I heard, I think it was Sunset Guppy who used the term the other day, and I didn't know what it meant. I couldn't get her to explain it to me, and I was like, I don't know what that means.
Oh no.
So here's my twit-longer about why Redux should be canceled. He likes, firstly, he likes pineapple on pizza.
Canceled. Absolutely canceled.
Secondly, he thinks One Piece is mid.
I have never engaged with One Piece at all in my life, so I legally cannot have an opinion on it.
I have had this conversation like 5 episodes straight now, where I just can't do One Piece, and I will die on that hill.
One Piece is kind of. I've never watched it. It's just how I see it. It's like the kid show of the anime spectrum.
Oh no, that one's gonna cause problems.
That's gonna get you canceled.
I wouldn't go that far ever.
Is the manga still going? Like it's not even done yet?
Both the show and the manga are, yeah.
They have like thousands of episodes, don't they?
And they got more to go, I guess.
Jello Turd's first interaction is going to be the live-action Netflix series. Kick him, like ban him from my time him out. No, don't actually do that. Don't actually time him out.
The closest I've gotten interacting with it is that I kept seeing ads for the Red movie that came out earlier this year.
Dude, I've actually listened to the music on that one. It's fucking
The music
sick.
is good.
Ado is so good with her music.
Yeah.
Speaking of...
I almost watched it purely because I like the music, but I was like, I don't know if I'll understand anything going on.
Speaking of anime movies that came out that were fucking fire, let's talk about it for a second. Also, shout out to the fact that I have 666 followers. Let's talk about it for a second. Y'all need to stop sleeping on Black Clover.
What is that?
It's too fucking good. The movie that came out blew any other anime movie in the last 3 years out of the water. And you cannot tell me it didn't.
What is Black Clover? I've heard that name, but I don't have context for what it is.
Black Clover's an anime that came out in like 2016, 2017. Basically, it's a magical fantasy world where everybody has magic except for the main character, Asta, who literally has 0 magic, except he gets access to a grimoire, because that's how everybody uses their magic, is through their grimoires. He gets access to a grimoire that has anti-magic.
Ooh.
And he's just super fucking buff because he does like thousands of reps of every exercise every day because he just doesn't stop training.
I don't have magic, but I can punch the shit out of you.
Literally, that's Asta's entire thing. His catchphrase is not giving up is my magic. So like the entire time he didn't have any magic, he would just train the shit out of his body. And everybody's like, oh, but he's got anti-magic. It's so fucking busted. Dude, his anti-magic is done through swords that he swings and moves around with himself. All of his feats...
Cool. That's the right way to go about living.
All of his feats are fucking physically based off of his own strength.
Okay.
He casts with his strength score.
Also, the Black Clover openings are fucking top. Like they are some
Oh.
of the best scenes in all of anime have come out of Black Clover. Some of the best openings in all of anime have come out of Black Clover. Like, it's so good, and people need to stop sleeping on it. Everybody's all like, oh yeah, but the main character just screams so often I can't get into it. Shut the fuck up.
That's most anime, from what I understand.
You're
from
the
my
same
limited
type of
watching
person.
Anime.
The same person that says that is the same person that gets super hyped when Ultra Instinct came out. Shut your fucking mouth.
My lord.
I think it's a good question. What's the most recent anime that folks have watched?
I've been keeping up with this season actually. I watched the first episode of Zom 100 or 100 Zom or whatever that's called. Looks really fucking fun.
Interesting.
I'm not familiar with that.
Yeah.
Most anime I'm not familiar with.
Basically, it just came out last week. Basically, it's a Japanese office worker that works in a really exploitative company that's like so tired of his job and wants to die and everything else. And then the zombie apocalypse happens.
Oh.
And
Very
he's
helpful.
super fucking happy about it.
Finally.
Literally, the scene is he realizes zombie apocalypse is happening. He starts running, and then he's like, "Wait a minute, this means I get a day off of work," and that is the entire like that is the crescendo of it being a feel good anime from that point forward.
Oh.
The world
That-
is ending. Thank God.
That kind of reminds me of a video game. By a little bit.
Oh shit, OBS straight up disconnected on me.
Oh my God.
Wow,
I've
that
had that happen a lot recently, and it's very annoying.
yeah, that's not so okay. So it used to be that I would get like a stream crash 5 or 6 times per stream, but we found out that's because my CPU was hitting 100% and it was bottlenecking. My CPU was not at 100%. That was just OBS being weird for a moment.
wow.
OBS go bork. Have you updated it all
OBS won't
recently?
bork. Yeah, I've done all the updates. So Nixie, are you
Okay.
back? Like, are you online? Nixie's internet problems are spreading.
Oh no.
Nixie joined the stream to skip it to you. If I go down, you must come down with me.
Wow. Somebody apparently asked a question in chat. Or what was it?
There's
No
a lot
one
of
answered my
Was it
question.
the Pokemon question from somebody?
Me? Oh yeah, it was. It was. What's your favorite Pokemon? To which I don't have a favorite.
You gotta spitball one then. You gotta come up with
No.
now.
Yep. Just name one.
Yep,
No.
this is you are trapped. You must.
How
you must
about?
decide.
You know what? My favorite Pokemon is Carriermon from.
Oh my gosh. Okay, get this guy out of here. I know you host this, but get out.
Get
Hey,
him out,
hey,
that's
hey!
Get out.
We do
Our
not.
podcast now.
We do not shit talk Digimon in this channel.
We're not shit talking
Okay.
Digimon, but that's
No,
not
we're
that's
we're
not a
saying
Pokemon.
anything bad. We're just like
You got
your
over
opinion is
1,000
wrong.
to
That's
pick
not
from. You got Garbodor to pick from, of all things.
Yeah, that doesn't mean I like them.
I totally thought he was gonna say Vaporeon.
God, get me out of here. Jesus
I
Christ.
genuinely don't have a favorite. I could probably pick a favorite from each generation, maybe.
Do you got
but
one
I
you
don't have a
tolerate
favorite.
the most?
No.
Or do you have one that you think is stupid? The one that generates the most emotional ire from you?
No.
Oh,
Oh
well,
my gosh.
okay.
I came up with
Cringe.
like 10 on the spot.
Ooh, spitball
No.
him. Secret
Yeah.
favorite.
The first one. Oh no, the one that I don't like.
Oh yeah.
The one that I don't like, the first one I'll just say is Porygon Z.
Really? Why?
I don't like him. I don't know.
Why? He's a funny
Okay.
guy.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. But design. He looks like I can't remember what it was, but I don't like his design. And his eye makes me like freak out.
Fair.
His
I
eye?
like him. He's silly.
Yeah, his eye. He's got like the circles.
It's like a points. I don't know the call it. It's just circles. It looks like abstract art. It looks like something you would
Oh,
see in a
okay.
museum.
You know, who is it? Either Google, help me.
Google fix this.
Hold on. The frick anime. Okay, you know Power from
What the
Chainsaw Man?
fuck just happened to my model? I like rubbed
my
my eyes for a second, and then
you're doing a stanky lean.
What the fuck was that?
He's doing a little.
Oh my god.
Oh, he dabbing.
That was not a dab.
We all lean in solidarity.
Oh
Do the stanky
no.
leg.
Stanky lean. I do know Power from Chainsaw Man.
oh,
The
yeah.
little gal.
It's like her eyes, but like more pronounced. And
Yeah.
weird. Because her eyes, she has the circles too. I think Makima does too, right?
Probably. I
Yes.
need to watch that anime.
Oh, you haven't watched it?
I know, and it looks fun, and I feel like I know I should. I've seen the angel guy from the comic, and I've been like, that looks like a character I'd be interested in.
If you need a better example,
you got something wrong with you.
If you need a better example of anime that have circles in their eyes, you can look at either Hellsing Ultimate or Drifters. Both of which were made by the same studio.
Ooh. Art style, I see.
Oh.
I don't think I answered the question. Toxtricity is my favorite Pokemon.
Interesting.
There's like a whole, like, someone put together on GitHub a whole, like, spreadsheet where you choose your favorite Pokemon of each type from every generation, and then you go through and you, like, pick, like, favorite legendaries, favorite alternate forms, and you just go through and, like, slowly whittle it down until you ultimately pick your favorite Pokemon. And going into that, I thought Toxtricity was my favorite, but I wasn't sure. And then after going through it, it still ended up my favorite Pokemon. I just think he's a funky little guy. The low-key form is my favorite. I don't know if that's a controversial opinion amongst Toxtricity fans, but he's just chill and I love him so much.
He's so cute.
It's official, chat. I'm dating Amethyst. She sent me Taco Bell.
Aww. Got that free Taco Bell.
That's so nice.
I know, right?
Important question, though.
It's great because I actually didn't have any food. So...
Aww. You saved them.
What is the Taco Bell order?
If I recall, it's been a long time since I set up Treat Stream, but if I recall, it's beefy 5-layer. Or like the Taco Bell box thing. I can't remember.
A box of Taco Bell. I love Taco Bell so much, and it makes me so happy with all of my digestive problems that I have never had any issue.
I've never had a single issue with Taco Bell either.
I've never understood why people are like, oh man.
I also used to work there.
I don't know. Ooh.
Taco Bell was the first job I ever had.
Aww. Those spicy beginnings. We gasping? What's going on?
I just remembered what I was doing before we started.
What's that?
So currently I'm a little jobless, so I've been like applying to places.
Oh, I feel ya.
Yeah. And there's oh my gosh, I had to restart it 2 times and then we're calling, so I'm gonna have to restart it for a 3rd time.
I'm sorry, quit this moment. What the fuck are you talking about in there, Nixie? Ami's married like 4 people? Huh?
The power of Taco Bell.
I'm not special. This isn't...
You're a side piece.
I'm just a side piece. Oh no.
You're the fry that's left in the bag that everyone's happy about.
It's okay, there's my wife in chat. Hi, Trashy!
You're the Popeyes biscuit.
Oh.
I'm the
Popeye. Wow. You're not just gonna do me like that on my own show.
I'll have you know Popeye's biscuit.
Huh?
I like the biscuits. Does nobody?
I actually really like. Okay, let's go back to food for a second and talk about the age-old debate, right? KFC versus Popeyes.
Oh no! What?
I have never had Popeyes. It has never been accessible to me, and I've had KFC more accessible. I actually live like 3 miles off of a KFC. I don't go to it often, but I really like their chicken sandwiches. They slap.
I thought the controversy was around Popeyes and Chick-fil-A.
No. Why would we ever? What? Y'all want to know how to make Chick-fil-A's chicken? Like, so we stop fucking talking about buying Chick-fil-A. Literally, just brine the chicken in pickle juice and then batter and fry it. That's it. You guys don't have to fucking support Chick-fil-A. You don't. Most of their money goes to
chicken.
A lot of their money goes to fucking conversion camps. You really don't have to continue supporting them. They are not great.
Yeah, no, they suck.
They really suck.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
They're not great, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
then.
They leave that out of their commercials very conveniently.
I see. I knew nothing about that.
Yeah, so just stop buying from
I recommend
Chick-fil-A.
looking into it if you want to learn more about it, but yeah, they support a lot of not great things.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay.
They support a lot of like radical religious sort of beliefs and fund a lot of those things.
See, okay, my deal with like drama and like I don't know, like restaurants or stores.
Thank you,
I'm
sarcastic.
just like, what?
Oh, nothing. He did a mod thing for me.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was very confused. I was like, oh god,
The homophobic chicken.
my thing with that is, I just like to stay ignorant and just get my food. Like I just want to eat.
I'm just hungry, man.
I wanna like sidetrack this to something more positive. I desperately need in somebody's D&D campaign for there to be a tavern called the Homophobic Chicken. Does that sound so fucking good?
I have a DM, I bet, who would do it because she's put literal Captain Crunch as an NPC in one of her games.
So good.
And it's not just that Captain Crunch is in the game. There is an entire town where every single person is just basically a clone of Captain Crunch.
Oh my god.
And the whole party thought they were meeting the same guy over and over until they found the town and learned that they were not correct. It was from what I heard.
Interesting. Looks like Nixi's not going to be able to join us for one of the weirdest reasons I've ever heard.
Oh no.
What's up?
I hope everything is okay.
Semi-truck hit an electric pole and a birthday balloon hit the power line.
Okay.
Which sounds like two completely separate occurrences when you read it out loud.
Where
Where did the birthday balloon come from?
Oh no, the birthday balloon truck.
The birthday balloon truck.
No.
Jeez.
God.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's some Tom and Jerry shit. It's true though. It really is.
What Ruggs Goldberg made this happen?
Did a kid get hit? I'm so confused.
Oh,
so what do you mean somebody's birthday? That doesn't answer any question.
How do they know it was a birthday balloon specifically?
It's probably entangled with the wires.
Was the birthday balloon
probably
inside of the semi-truck?
It was waiting. This was planned.
Like those sound like
Ocean's 11 style.
It really does though. All of this was to steal the neighbor's diamonds.
Not the diamonds.
Is it the truck driver's birthday?
No. He was late to the birthday party.
Oh my gosh, it would have been better if it was a gender reveal balloon.
A what?
Gender reveal.
Oh god.
Oh,
I feel
Jesus.
like I feel like that would have made perfect sense if it was a gender reveal balloon. It's like might as well.
All right.
Yeah, like
Cafe conversations with two guests.
woo!
Hey.
We're special.
OMG. I mean, at the end of it all the guests don't know each other.
It's true. Both guests don't know each other now. That's crazy.
From the little bit I've known you, I like you, my little tow truck friend.
Friend. I'm so deeply uncomfortable.
My little vroom vroom.
My little... Oh, fine. I guess you are my little vroom vroom. Come here.
Oh my
You're
god.
very delightful as well. When I
Thank
figure out where
you.
you are on YouTube, I'll definitely be dropping a follow. Whatever, however that
Okay.
works on YouTube.
I already followed you on Twitter.
Yes, I think I followed you back.
You
There was
did.
like 5 seconds before
Oh,
stream.
get that dump truck over here.
Oh.
Ooh.
Back
It's
that
okay.
dump truck up. Have you ever seen a dump truck like dump its stuff before?
Yes.
Those
Yeah.
things get so tall. And
It's
it's frightening to watch it, and you're like not
a
prepared for it
hell of a way to
happen just
word
yet.
that.
Sometimes I wish I was in the bucket. I want to be like, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna have to take over for a second because 2 people redeemed coffee facts so far, and I haven't done either of them. So,
Coffee facts. Coffee facts.
as a fun fact for everybody who doesn't already know, I hate the word because it sounds snobby as fuck, but I am a coffee connoisseur. I want to open up my own cafe in real life one day. I know a lot about coffee. So let's get into some coffee facts, shall we? Firstly, did you know that we don't actually know the origin of coffee? But the closest we can guess is a story from, I think, Mesopotamia about a shepherd with his goats. Supposedly,
It was Ethiopia? I might be wrong.
might be Ethiopia. One of those. Anyways, basically a shepherd with his goats. He found his goats acting a little weird after eating specific berries / fruits, which, as a fun fact, coffee is a fruit. The beans that you get are actually the husks from the fruit. Anyways, he saw his goats acting a little crazy after that, so he decided, let's make some tea out of these berries and see what happens. And then coffee got invented. Supposedly. That's not confirmed as the origin of coffee. That's the story that we... That's the oldest known story.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting.
As a second fun fact, did you guys know that the altitude, humidity, pH levels in soil, all of those factors go into determining the flavor of your coffee? That's why country of origin is so important when you're looking at different bags of coffee. And that's why you will have stuff like mixed origin or single origin and stuff like that. You can tell where things are based on the quote-unquote notes of flavor in them. And as a fun fact, unless you are very, very keenly aware of how different coffee tastes, you are not going to notice those notes of flavor unless you read them.
Interesting. I did know about that, the specificity of coffee. I didn't realize that it was so hard to detect sometimes. I know it's similar with chocolate as well. Like
Yes.
where it's produced, it heavily impacts the flavor. Though it's not as easy to pick up in American chocolate by the way they produce it.
Yes.
It kind of strips all that away.
Yeah, those were the coffee facts. We can go back to talking about whatever.
We just keep talking about coffee.
Oh, I love coffee.
I do love coffee.
Do you have a favorite, like, coffee?
No, actually. I pride myself on I have a favorite method of brewing coffee.
Okay.
Which I would have to give to the Turkish hot sand method, which I've never actually gotten to do myself.
Oh, those are so cool to watch.
I'm not familiar with that method.
Okay, so basically you get a bunch of sand in a pot and heat the pot up. And you have a specialized cup thing with a handle on it that you bury halfway into the sand. The sand heats up the pot, the cup. The cup has espresso grinds in it, as well as water. And the water boils out of the espresso grinds to give you a unique espresso taste.
Ooh.
And anytime you pour it, set it back into the sand, and it boils up again.
I'm always fascinated with like methods like that. Like how did people come up with this? Like I know cooking essentially is just a series of people trying weird things and deciding they like them. But it's so fascinating how you can end up with these intricate methods.
Cooking recipes is just a series of trial and error. Cooking methods is actually a series of science. Because I'm assuming whoever fucking invented that was already on the correct path of, hey, sand gets hot and it stays hot. And then after that, you realize that sand's a lot more malleable than fucking metal and stuff, so you can bury stuff in it. And that works as a method of cooking when you think about it. So that's probably where that came from. Hi, Nixie. You have a good one.
Have a good night. Good luck with your Wi-Fi and power. I'm assuming the power is also out if that happened.
I think my biggest concern about that method is what if you accidentally dip your finger in it, like your pinky finger?
Ouch.
Though the handle is up more, so I guess you wouldn't be able to.
What if you accidentally punch an open flame? I mean, it's... If
but
you know something's hot, you know something's hot.
Oh, listen. If you... Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to sound like such a dick. It just... In my head, it's like, hey, if this is what's cooking it, that's probably really, really hot.
I just would be afraid of tripping, but that's just with any fire.
It's not that big of a...
That hurt.
I have fallen in the fire pits before, so I am not the most...
I have jumped over fire pits.
Person. I'm assuming that was intentional.
Yes.
I was not intentional with my falling into fire pits.
Oh my gosh.
I was far too comfortable around fire for my own good when I was younger.
Kid's right.
Okay, but if you punch the source of the open flame, like, say, a fucking fire, like a campfire, if you punch the fucking smoldering wood that you know is being the source of the heat, it's not much different than if you touch the sand that you know is the source of the heat.
But here's the thing. With sand, it's not this, like, gas, like, thing. It's a physical object that you'll, like, stick your finger in.
So is the wood.
Yes, but if you punch the wood, it's, like, really quick, but you're not having your finger dipped in this, like, hot, smoldering meat. Because it's a punch, which is an impact.
Meat?
I kind of get where you're coming from, but it's not
meat.
But even then, if you want a, like, closer comparison, it's like accidentally dipping your finger in boiling water.
Yeah.
You're gonna be careful not to do that either way.
But you're so close to it, you're prone to do it eventually.
You could argue the same thing for water, if it's a big enough pot.
Oh my... No! You have a candle!
Water actually roils, so it can boil over and still hit you. We're so careful about it.
True.
I imagine most people who do that type of work often probably just end up with a lot of burns to the point that they just kind of stop caring about getting burns on
That
their hands.
too. As somebody,
that's how cooking is.
As somebody that's worked over a Mongolian grill that's fucking had a diameter taller than me, and I'm a pretty tall person. Yeah, burns just happen when you're working with a source of heat that large.
You cut a lot of vegetables, you're gonna nick your fingertips.
Facts.
I got to the point where if I would nick my fingertips, they just would stop bleeding. They just wouldn't bleed anymore.
You cook a lot?
I do. I want to honestly cook more than I do. But I rarely like eat out. Like I maybe eat out once a month.
Oh, I love you.
Which I used to have a problem when I first moved out on my own. I got very used to like ordering delivery, and then thankfully like I visited my folks for like a couple weeks, and then coming back from that, I was like, I have no interest in getting delivery anymore. It's so expensive.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna. We're just gonna cook.
Yeah.
And I grew up on Food Network, so I just have a lot of food information in the brain. Do you cook a lot?
Yeah. In the meantime, I actually just found an onion skin.
Just around?
Yes, just around. I think it stuck to my foot.
Jello, please don't. I was gonna make a similar
God.
joke.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't eat out anymore.
That's one of mine.
Hey man,
They
I
learned
mean,
from the worst.
depending on how well this date with Amethyst goes, I mean.
Oh,
I don't know. After Taco Bell, be careful. Beans, the magical fruit.
Beans,
Yeah, I
they're good for your heart.
I love cooking. It's one of my favorite things to do. I want to do more baking as well. I don't do enough baking.
Oh,
I
what's your
have
favorite?
yeah.
What is your favorite thing to cook?
I love making soups. I love the process of making soups. There is one of my favorite. It's specifically a stew, but I feel like soups and stews, they're the same breed.
Yeah.
An African dish called mafe, which is like a peanut butter beef stew. It's fairly simple. You got like onions, tomatoes, and then like a stew beef. It's fairly simple, and there's like a lot of variations based on like what region of Africa you're pulling the recipe from. It's such a comforting dish, and it's so like delightful to make, and it like lasts for weeks if you make a lot of it.
Oh,
What about
wow. Okay, first off, when you said soup, you crushed my soul. That is my I can't cook soup.
Oh no! There's so many
there-
options.
Okay. Every time I cook soup, it's either too salty, there's not enough broth, there's too much filling, or it's just like I can't get it right.
You
for the life of
gotta
me.
you gotta like nurse gently.
I'm-
Soup. The nice part about soup is you can't really overcook soup.
It's true.
So
That's true.
you just can kind of like, if you have too much salt, you put more liquid in. Not enough broth, you put more liquid in. Too much filling, you put more liquid in.
Yeah.
It's the trick with soup is you have to go in with a game plan of how much soup you want afterwards, because that's gonna really dictate how much more broth you're gonna put into that thing.
That's true.
Um,
That's fair.
I'm not gonna act like I'm some sort of chef. I know about 24 different ways. This isn't a joke. I know about 24 different ways to cook ramen, like ramen noodles out of a packet.
Oh, really?
My sister for Christmas this year got me a little book it's like just next to my desk. It's out of arm's reach. And literally the book is 100 ways to cook ramen. And it's literally just 100 recipes. And you take a ramen packet and just do stuff with it. And I've never used it because I don't get packets of ramen. But it's such a fun little book.
I've heard packaged ramen is like really bad for you because your stomach can't digest it.
Yes and no.
Like,
Okay. So I've actually like gone down the rabbit hole on this. It's got firstly, it's not actual noodles, it's wax based. Like it's an edible wax.
Explain?
Yeah.
It's some sort of synthetic thing that has a sort of springiness to it, but if you cook it for too long, it will just straight up dissolve. Secondly, there's trace, emphasis on the word trace, chemicals in it that can lead to hallucinations. To the point where if you like eat only packaged ramen every day for like a couple 100 days, you can die.
Oh my god.
Probably most
But
foods
that's
that are
like,
not like
yeah,
a complete nutrient.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not really saying a lot.
That's like saying if you eat 300 bananas in one sitting, you'll die of potassium and poisoning. It's like, yeah, you also ate 100 bananas.
Yeah.
What were you thinking?
I'm gonna stick to cooking my cold soba noodles.
It's the fucking, it's the Russian Badger clip for me on that subject, where it was like, yeah, so we did a test in science class where it was like, if you eat 5,000 bananas, you'll die from radiation. And then somebody just like peeks the shit out of their mic going, yeah, the radiation will kill you if you eat 5,000 bananas.
Oh, don't apple seeds have what's it called? Cyanide in it?
Yeah, cyanide, yeah.
Wait, hold on,
So-
Amethyst, Kid, are you guys visiting each other soon? What the fuck?
Are they?
I think they do
Y'all live like across the country from each other. Stop in my place.
Come here. Come to me.
Get a layover in Denver.
Oh. I think the closest person to me is Dream. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Oh, like the Dream?
Like the Dream.
I was like, I don't know any VTubers named Dream.
No, I don't know any VTubers that live here.
I'm
Wait,
assuming.
hold on,
there's
kid. Are you
VTubers near
driving
me.
there?
Road
Ew.
trip? Road trip?
Oh my gosh, road trip.
Does a road trip stream win? I didn't say any words correctly there. Road trip.
It's
I was
okay.
like,
I'll take a fucking week off of work for that. Aww.
oh, that
Disappointed
sounds
me.
so fun. I assume there are VTubers near me. I live in a fairly big, around a fairly big city. I just don't know of any of them.
I got to meet
near me.
I got to meet Benny B for the first time in at Denver Pride Fest a couple weeks ago. Great.
Ooh.
That's very cool. Oh my gosh.
God, I didn't go to any prides this year.
She's
I feel like
smaller
missed
than I
out.
thought she'd be.
Wow.
Oh, dito.
I don't know what she was expecting when she saw me, but she is a lot smaller than I thought.
Did you say you were tall as well?
Yeah. I mean, 6 feet tall, but yeah.
Oh, like exactly 6 feet.
Tall.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not that far from you, buddy.
Ooh. Oh, I'm short. Oh no.
How short are you?
I am. Okay, so this is a debate with my doctor.
Oh.
I am 5'5". They wrote
Okay.
down 5'4.9",
which
which is the meanest thing I have ever heard.
That's actually really
Oh my god!
And I was like, do they need to have this? And they're like, that's what they measured. And I'm like, it's 5'5" though.
Just
That's
round
the
number.
funniest thing I've ever heard.
You don't have to do me like this. Come on.
Okay, Benny.
5'5".
I'm just saying, when I say you're smaller than I thought, I don't just mean your height.
What?
Benny is tiny, guys. Like, she's 5'4", sure, but she's, like, tiny.
Oh no, cat's running.
Oh.
Alright, we're good.
Also, yes, please clip that. Sarcasm, that was funny.
Sorry, my mic is attached to my cat's tree, and it's very stable.
I really thought
unless
you
my
were going to
cat
say
is
my mic
running
is
for
attached
food.
to my cat.
No. And the cat has no chill when her food gets dispensed, so it's like an avalanche.
Oh my gosh.
I've given up trying to mute the mic because the cat moves too fast for me to mute the mic in time.
Oh my gosh, I have a cat that's like 25 pounds, and we have a really
Big
tall cat.
boy.
Big boy.
And every time he climbs it, I always think that tree's gonna fall down because you see it leaning, and it's like, oh no, honey, please.
Baby.
I'm waiting for the day that cat tree falls into the window, because
Oh boy.
I bet that'll happen eventually. He is such a chonker.
Actually, I kind of
We
want to
love a
talk.
chunky kid.
I kind of want to talk about like the different, if we're okay with talking about it, the difference between like our models and ourselves. Because like I've noticed that you either look like your model or you look completely opposite here. I've
Mhm.
noticed that with people that I've gotten to see, and I'm wondering what everybody's thoughts are.
I'd be down for chatting about that.
Like like an example, I used to actually look like my model. My model is based off of what I used to look like, minus the fact that I'm not fucking white.
We've scaled the skin tone back.
Okay.
I got whitewashed.
Privileges. Privileges.
My model is. Oh.
Sorry, continue.
My model is.
Thank you so much for the follow.
My model is fairly different from what I look like in real life. To the point when I met some friends IRL for the first time, they were expecting me to look more like my model. So when I walked in with short hair and like a full beard, it was a little bit of like a a little bit of an adjusting moment.
Well, I definitely don't
God.
look like my model now. I'm not white. I don't have pink eyes, which my original avatar didn't have pink eyes for the record. And I have rainbow hair.
Did.
I have rainbow
Yeah.
hair instead of white hair. But I'm going for white
Ooh.
hair next.
Ooh,
Nice.
that's awesome. I based my character off of like some features of me, like I'm white and I have like a lot of scars on my body, so I gave her also scars to like kind of represent that.
Sick.
And her haircut was originally a lot longer. It was kind of like a glorified bob cut.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm assuming the cat ears are based off of real life as well.
The cat
Yeah,
ears
the
are the
cat
most
eyes.
true to life part.
I am a IRL cat. I am not dead, I swear.
Yeah.
No.
Maybe doing a face reveal here in the near future.
Mm.
Just
Oh,
saying, y'all, tune into next week's episode. You're not gonna want to miss it.
Ooh.
There's a
will.
lot going
live
on.
on stream.
There's a lot going on.
I will be
Damn.
honest. Before you contacted me, I think I've seen you around.
Yeah?
Like, yeah, I've seen you like around on like TikTok, I think.
You have
and-
not.
Not TikTok?
No.
Where else? I'm thinking of shorts. Where have you
Maybe
posted?
you may have seen a YouTube short that I did of
That's
Crab
what I'm
Champion.
I think so. Because I definitely seen your model. Because as soon as I hopped into your stream and saw your model, I'm like, you look familiar.
Yeah, you mentioned that because you follow my editor, King Luma,
Oh.
and she posted that because that's one that she edited.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so not TikTok, it was YouTube.
Yeah,
Apologies. I
YouTube
get
Shorts,
mixed
and it was my Crab Champions one.
up. That's cool. I'll be tuning into you more though now that I know who you are.
I appreciate that.
Of course.
Amethyst actually created Kit and face reveals on Twitter, but you almost always delete that. I want to see what you look like now, Amethyst. Oh, my Grubhub order's here. Can I trust you guys to handle the chat without getting me banned?
We will be so say-so. You will not believe it.
I don't believe you for a second, but I will be back.
Dang.
Hey, just remember, Sarcasticalism's a mod in my server too. He can just kick you guys from the VC.
Dang it. Now we can't.
I
now
will
we
be
can't
back.
do our nefarious plan. Alright, our stream now.
Our stream.
Knock it off your bingo cards!
Is that a part of it?
He said there was a bingo card somewhere. I never found them.
Oh, I didn't even
I looked
look for it.
briefly. I looked very briefly and gave up immediately.
Oh my gosh. I should have checked, but
I mean, we're the stars. We are the one
Yes!
who make the. If we have the bingo cards, we then hedge the bets,
Oh, true.
and that's I don't know if that's fair or that could be fun. We could figure out which one we want to make win and force it to happen.
Okay, and we also have to figure out where they are so we can get them a Subway sandwich.
Right, we got to figure it
yeah.
out.
Yeah, we gotta figure that out.
We have maybe 2 minutes before he returns to figure out where the billboard cards are. If anyone in chat knows where we can find them.
True. Anyone in the chat, if you can, like, DM us the bingo card, because I think we're both kind of stupid on finding things.
We're also dealing with all this technology, and we're both dealing with laptops at the same time, which makes life even harder.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I have not told anybody that I've been streaming on a laptop. I think it's obvious. I'm just like, I'm kind of embarrassed about it, but it's one of those like gaming laptops, so I tried my best.
Okay. I've got an HP Pavilion. This thing is not meant to be doing what I'm doing to it.
Alrighty, I'm back.
Oh boy.
Welcome back. Oh, hide it. Hide everything.
What?
None.
Nothing.
Nobody posted
Nothing
anything in my server.
I guess they're just like off work today.
Yeah.
They must be like, I don't know, getting a coffee.
Yeah.
What's
Getting
going
coffee
on?
at the coffee shop. It's okay. Everything is fine.
I could
There's
just rewatch the VOD.
There's nothing for
Oh,
you
you
to worry
can't?
about. No
You're
clips
crazy.
happened, surely.
Anyways, my favorite coffee is a lavender latte.
Ooh, good choice. Good choice.
Yeah, it's so good. Oh, speaking of which, it makes me so sad. They have lavender syrup that on Amazon I really want to get, but I have yet to get it.
Oh my god,
Get
Amethyst,
it.
marry me. This food is
Huh?
so good.
Taco Bell. At my previous work, I turned everyone in my team onto London Fogs, and that's how I got introduced to lavender lattes. Was
London
a
Fogs
coworker.
are awesome.
They slap. They're so good. And then a coworker of mine was like, "I want to try a latte with lavender in it," and I was like, "That also sounds bomb. I will try that."
Uh-huh.
Lavender in general is just great in drinks.
For
If used
real.
properly.
Only sometimes.
Mm.
Ooh, do you have opinions?
I do. Because you don't want to add something like lavender to an Italian soda.
Right, yeah, because that's gonna be too potpourri.
Yeah, exactly. But if you add it with something that's got like that sort of earthiness, like a tea or a coffee, then it's going to work out well. Because the earthiness mixes well with the sort of potpourri, herbiness, floweriness of lavender.
Yeah.
I used to dog sit for a woman who had like an entire like tray on her counter that was purely for making proper London fogs, and she had like dried lavender.
Oh wow.
That when you would like, so you would basically brew the lavender with the tea as opposed to putting in like a separate thing afterwards.
That's pretty sick, actually.
That is
I-
pretty.
I
Yeah.
love dog sitting for her for all of her amenities, and I hated dealing with the dog.
See, I am not a fan of tea, but I respect the hell out of all the fact that there's so many different teas there. Because
Yeah,
tea is a
there-
concept. Tea is just, hey, we're gonna put leaves or fruits or something else in this and add hot water and then filter it. That's all tea
Hell
is.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's that. There's so many more different types of tea than there are different types of coffee.
I always like in my head I always associated tea with a cold soup.
Explain.
Interesting.
Because like soup you can put anything into it. And you know,
Okay, I
It's-
see where you're
Good.
coming from.
and with tea you can, as you said, you can put leaves, berries, I don't freaking know, blood. And
My
it'll
favorite
still-
ingredient that you can add to both tea and soup.
You love that
Nightshade.
pork blood tea.
Nightshade.
Oh, ew, gross. But
I bet
yeah,
it's good then.
it's just a really like cold soup that you just drink. That is what tea is to me. But instead of like, I don't know, meat base, it's just leaf.
Okay,
leaf
so I
base.
understand the comparison, but it still makes me uncomfortable every time you say it.
Here's a question. Would you consider a bone broth to be a tea or soup?
I hate you.
Here's the thing.
You have to think about it
With-
now.
The differences between the tea and the soup is tea is like a vegan soup.
I hate everything that's going on right now. I can't.
Well, if you put honey in it, does it...
Okay.
I know some people
Okay.
don't consider it to be vegan, but I don't know. I don't under...
Honey
there's
is absolutely
complexities.
vegan. I don't
Yeah.
understand why people are like that.
I don't fully get it either.
Y'all get
but,
the reason that we've domesticated bees is because the way that we treat our bees, at least when we're not fucking abusing them with smokers and stuff, the way that we treat our bees leads to a surplus of honey that we have to get rid of for them.
Like, bees... Didn't they technically domesticate themselves? Like, they can... For the most part, they can just go.
Mm.
Like, they can just leave. They don't have to just stick around.
Well,
We make them little houses and they hang out.
Yes
in
and
them.
no. Queen bees are actually too fat to fly by themselves, so it's a little hard to just move colonies like that.
Mhm. They're too thick.
They are
I'm
too thick.
sorry. For some reason, whenever bees are mentioned up, I always think of the bee movie. So I have like the bee movie script playing in my head right now.
Jerry Seinfeld has entered the room.
I dated a boy who's obsessed
Nice.
with bee boot. I dated a boy. Nice. No, I dated a boy who's obsessed with the bee movie.
Oh,
In like
wow.
a ironic way, or in a he
In
like,
a-
it was his personality.
It's his favorite movie.
How would you describe how that impacted him as a person?
It didn't,
He couldn't decide between yellow or black.
but he was very like It was actually very convincing as to why it was his favorite movie. When he described it, it became a lot more clever of a movie.
How so? I'm curious now.
Well, firstly, it's literally a B movie. It's a B-list movie, and it's dedicated entirely with that in mind. That's where the name B movie comes from. That's where the fact that it was all done in one take comes from. That's where the fact that it was, for the most part, B-list voice actors. Yes, it was all done in one take. It was all done in one session.
Nice.
Like, that's where all of that comes from. And that's just one such example. I didn't fucking write the paper. He did. Don't ask me to present it.
No, come on. Your dissertation.
Mm-mm.
That's why we're here.
I dropped out of college. I'm a streamer, Ma. It's like that one AJR song.
The amount of papers that I had to write in college was so much less than I thought it was going to have to be. Probably because of the courses I took ultimately didn't end up needing them, but I was very happy not to have to write as many papers as I thought I was going to have to in my time.
Yeah, that makes sense. What were you like going into, if you don't mind answering?
I did a couple things. I started out in computer science. Left that after a year because I hated coding, which makes my current software engineering job ironic. Then I did psychology for another year after that. Also ended up not liking it. It was mostly just me being like, I have mental illness and I don't know what to do. Psychology major, let's go. Let's understand it better. And then I got roped into the theater department, and they introduced me to a major called New Media Communication, which is basically nothing, and is a like catch-all for any sort of study of media. So I did like courses in VR and AR study. I did a whole class on sound design. I got to work with like 3D programming, and I did a whole class on media ethics. And then I have a theater minor, so I did a lot of stuff with the theater department. And I liked everything of theater except for the acting. So I got involved in just a lot of stuff in college. Don't, Kitty, no.
Oh God,
that is a lot.
I can't change my outfit.
Taco Bell meat just went up my nose because I choked.
Sorry, what'd you say?
I have Taco Bell meat up my nose because I was choking for a second.
Uh-oh. But, yeah, I did a lot of stuff in college. And somehow ended up in the back in computer science, which is where I was there in the first place for. What about you?
I have yet to go to college yet, but I will be going into veterinary school eventually.
Oh,
exciting!
I was gonna go for mechanical engineering, but I feel my big dumb brain was like, I feel like I'm gonna be too stupid for that. Let's do something a little bit, something I'd be more interested in.
Medicine.
Yes.
Is there anything?
Alright, I'm good now.
I don't know the specifications within veterinary science, but is there like specifications within it that you're interested in, or is it just like an overall thing?
I'm gonna find that out during the way. I'm just gonna go for whatever. I do know I do not want to work with small animals.
So, I actually know this thanks to the boy that I just mentioned because he's a veterinary assistant that's going back to school.
The boy.
The boy.
Anyways, there's a lot of different ones, probably more than I can recall, but there's zoology, there's exotic animals, there's like barn animals is a major that you can get into, and then there's just typical veterinary.
Yeah. I thought the barn animal thing was pretty cool because I was watching a video earlier about it and I was like, gosh dang, this looks interesting.
Get to hang out on the barns, get to see some cows.
I'm gonna have like a piece of wheat in my mouth.
All right, that's a little.
I grew up in a very small town, so I'm very familiar with the cows and the whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
You would have some probably very early mornings, I imagine.
Yeah.
And very niche, I watch a YouTube channel called Nate the Hoof Guy, which is just a guy who does
He
films himself like
yeah.
doing like hoof repairs and like medical work.
Yeah.
It's so soothing, and it's very good. If I recommend it if you have not watched the guy's content.
I've watched
cat.
some of his things, yeah. Same here. I'm in an area that's full of cows and like horses and stuff. So I see it every day. And it's so funny to be with someone from the city and they come and they're like, oh, cow! And I'm like, cow.
Cow.
Though I'm the same way. I'm the same way. Every time I pass a cow, I think they're adorable. I'm like, oh, baby. Or like, I'll be like, there's a brown one. Like yesterday in the fields, usually it's just a field full of cows, but for some reason there was one imposter. It was a horse.
What's he doing out there?
I do not know, but he was chilling. He was chilling.
I remember the first times I was exposed to city people who were not like had never really seen cows in person. On this like big school trip that I went on in like 7th grade, and they're like, oh, we might see some cows today, and I was like, yeah, and they're like, I've never seen them in person, and I was like, oh, I can't relate to you as a human being, I don't think. We have not lived the same experiences.
I'm so sad. There's a field in front of where I live, and there used to be a guy who had his cows roam around it. So I would always wake up and just like see the little cows and be like, hello.
Oh.
And he kind of downsized his area so that they can build houses and stuff. So I don't get to see them.
Oh, that sucks.
However, there is some right in the corner, and I could jog over to see the horses.
Oh.
If I want to.
I've seen plenty of cows. It is what it is.
Yeah.
They're animals. That's all it is.
They're cute.
They exist.
Oh my gosh, blow-dried cows?
Huh?
They're so fluffy. Have you not seen them?
No.
Oh my gosh, look up blow-dried cow.
My
Just look it up.
hands
They're
are
so fluffy.
too full.
They're so cute.
Good cows.
Mhm.
Not cows, but my folks, like in like starting in like my late middle school, our neighbors started keeping a herd of goats in our backyard because we had like a big property in front and behind us. And it's so funny how used to the sounds of human-like screaming you become when you live next to a herd of goats. But it's so funny to be like, oh, they're screaming. Oh, the screams. There's the little babies out, and you just hear like, oh, just behind the house. It would be concerning when you started to hear the human screams in front of the house, because that means the goats escaped and are now free and roaming the land.
Ain't that fun?
They are now free and looking for sacrifices.
They're
Oh my
free
God.
and they want trouble. Because they always move in a pack. They never are isolated.
I never got to say my favorite Pokemon, I realized.
You didn't? No, what is it?
didn't. That's my least favorite. My favorite Pokemon, I have two, but the one currently is Bidoof.
Ah.
Aww, little guy.
I actually have a plushie of him, like right in the corner.
Oh.
Yeah.
How big is
That's
it?
adorable.
Hold on, let me get him. Let me see. Oh, he's about 8 inches.
Okay, a sizable boy.
He's a big
That
boy.
is very above average.
When did you get it?
Oh my gosh, it made me so happy when I got him. So he came from, you know, the little game machines where you put the key through the hole and you have to twist it and the thing comes out?
Yeah.
So I was playing that because he was in there and I was trying so hard to get him. I think he was on the middle row. And on my last play, I got him.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
The boy is obtained.
Mm-hmm. And then I played the claw machines to try and get another Bidoof.
Didn't go well?
Nope.
Yeah. Those machines are
They're so
Hey,
great.
what are you doing?
What's going on?
What's the
It's
deal?
cop blocking me.
My God. Kit, how
Can't
dare
believe
you.
it.
Oh
On
my
his stream as
god.
well.
Hell yeah, I am, he says.
Yeah! Let's go!
Wow. This defies every rule in the bro code.
Bro code shattered. Bro enemies.
Cannot
Brennan.
believe you would just disrespect the Gaiba like this.
Wow.
I have a back to Pokemon plushies.
Mm.
They're not my favorite Pokemon necessarily, but it's very sentimental to me. Next to me on my desk, I have a Plusle and a Minun plushie.
Oh
And
my
the Plusle plushie is, from my memory, my like oldest plushie. Like I got it when I was like literally when it came out.
wow.
And I've just had it for so long. And it's like a specific, it's like laying down, it's like probably like 8 inches long. It's a very specific build. And this past year, I was like, you know what? I've had this Plusle for so long, and it's very dear to me. And it has never had a buddy. So I went hunting online to find a matching Minun doll, because I figured it must exist. They must have been like made in a set or something. And after like a couple weeks of searching, I finally found a Minun plushie that was like the exact same design, but it was like in like perfect condition. Nothing was wrong with it. It was like nice and clean. And so now I have them up on my desk. I refer to them as the girlfriends. I had them set up so their hands are stacked on top of each other, so they're like cuddled up and holding hands.
Oh my gosh, missed opportunity. They should have put magnets in them.
Oh my god.
They should have.
Cute. It's not too late. I can technically do that. I could probably do that.
You could.
I have the skills.
I have a couple Pokemon plushies, but for my second favorite Pokemon, it's Totodile. And
Totodile is a good
the
one.
reason I love my plushie is the fact he is 3 inches and his face is all like messed up, and I love him.
How did they fit any of his features in the 3 inches of a boy?
I'll go get it and send you a picture. 1 second.
Please, I need to see this. I was in a nerd shop last week. I went to a Saturday market and there was like a nerd shop nearby. And a friend of mine said, like, because I knew there's Pokemon plushies in it, and so I wanted to peruse. And a friend of mine said, please let me know if you see anything like Cyndaquil related, because I never see Cyndaquil related merch. And I thought that was silly that no one had Cyndaquil merch, because it's like the perfect design to make a toy out of.
Yeah.
And sure enough, they had a bunch of Totodile, and they had a bunch of whatever the grass one is that I can't remember the name of off the top of my head.
Bayleaf?
And then nothing.
No, Bayleaf is the Chikorita.
Chikorita, that's it. There was Chikorita stuff, and there was Totodile stuff, and not a Cyndaquil in sight, which shocks me, because it's a perfect design for a plushie, and I think arguably it's probably one of the popular of the three. I don't understand why there was no Cyndaquil stuff.
There's precedent for it, because if you, depending on how you do it, you're not going to have flames on the back of him. And if you have flames on the back of them, they're not going to be high quality.
It's just a little guy.
They have plushies of them now, of course.
I was just shocked I couldn't find any.
They have the, I forgot what it was, but they're like all sitting down. And I think they have a Cyndaquil.
Yeah,
and, like, a
no, Jaden Animations actually did an entire YouTube video about that.
Yeah, that's how I know.
Oh, I found the bingo cards.
There you are.
They're in the gallery section.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, Sarcasticalism typed that earlier.
Listen, when you were gone, we had a whole conversation about finding these cards, and we did not find them.
Did you read chat?
No.
I see.
We had a discussion, and it resulted in neither of us finding these things.
Okay.
So what I'm hearing, kid, is that I still have a chance to slide in. In either direction. Whether or not it's for Kit or for Amethyst.
There's still time.
If it's okay, can I send the Totodile in the memes and such thing?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know where else to put it.
Where do we put him?
Alright, he's in the chat now.
I want to see this guy. Oh, he's so small.
I know.
What material is the eye made out of?
Such
looks
a
like paper.
tiny guy.
He's palm sized.
I don't know what it is. It feels like a... I don't know, something.
Is it like a? Does it feel leathery? Because it looks like paper, and I can't believe it's paper.
It's not paper.
Okay.
It's probably felt.
No, it's not felt either.
No kidding.
It looks too reflective.
It is...
Does it though?
What is it called?
Pleather, maybe?
It's really thin to be pleather, but it's
Ooh,
just some printed on fabric.
interesting. The
Funny
mystery
little
remains
fella.
unsolved.
Yeah.
He's just so small.
He's perfect and I love him. I got
He-
him from like a I don't know what it's called, flea market.
Ooh.
Ah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The most highest of quality.
For surprisingly like $15 for him,
Huh.
which is really too much. I would have paid like $7.
Yeah, that's yeah.
But it was worth it.
It's the extra 7 was for all of his personality.
For real.
He looks like he's a little shy, which is always a very cute trait in knockoff stuff. He's like,
His mouth, he looks like he ate a bee.
I was gonna say,
does.
it's the weirdest thing
does.
seeing Totodile without his mouth fucking open.
It's like holds up this photo, holds up the pictures of beagles who like ate a bee.
It's so funny.
There is no difference. For all the audio listeners right now, it's a very delightful photo.
It is a very delightful photo. You can
He's
check
like-
it out inside of my Discord.
We're shelling out all the advertisements. Come back next week. Check out the Discord. You get bee stung Totodile.
Holy shit, I've seen now what Amethyst looks like.
Oh?
Holy shit, you're cute.
It's
Cool.
1-to-1 with the Totodile.
Sorry, I was checking my Twitter for a second.
Aww.
Emmy, you're hot and you didn't tell me?
I will.
Okay. I'm not gonna say that.
Oh.
I was
I
gonna do
mean,
it really
she-
high pitched and went no.
She do be looking a little hot.
Someone sounds a little sussy.
What? I can call people hot without it meaning anything. We are not doing this. Like
They're
what?
Live on stream.
Ooh, I got
I
points.
have zero shame about it.
Oh my gosh, I just
Live your
noticed
truth.
little point for coffee beans.
Yeah.
Huh?
They're cute.
The coffee?
They're little coffee beans.
Yeah, the
Everything is coffee.
Oh.
Everything is coffee.
If you ever do open like a little cafe, hit me up.
Beep beep, gotta get that comfy.
It'll
What's
happen
the-
eventually.
What's
Well,
the
if it
coffee
does.
technique that's like an espresso poured over like ice cream? I feel like I've heard that's a thing.
Oh, that's fucking. God damn it.
My brain is saying amaretto, but I can't
Yeah,
imagine.
that's exactly what it
Yeah.
is. It's an amaretto.
Okay.
Oh.
I was incorrect about being wrong about it.
Rexdon, or however you say it. I'm gonna call you Red.
Yeah, it's Redux.
Redux? Okay, well, Red. Can I
No,
call you
no.
that? Fine.
Can I call you that? No. So anyway.
What about Air Duct?
No. It's Reduxian or Redux, guys.
Okay, Redux. You know the coffee where it's like a coffee and egg?
Oh,
Yes.
that's
I've
Yeah,
made
that's like a
that and it's
Dutch
so
preparation.
No
good.
kidding.
It's so good.
That's Mr. Yon VT to you.
So
Oh.
it's good. It's like it's
Oh.
worth doing.
Oh, it's so worth it. Like, I would make it again.
what would you describe, like, how does the egg contribute?
I think it's like a little, like, you froth the egg and you put it
Yes.
on top of the coffee. And when you drink it with the richness of the coffee and the froth, it's kind of like silky smooth in your mouth when it mixes together. It's so good.
It's not hard to
I
make
think
at
I'm
all.
thinking-
You just have to be able to make espresso.
Mhm.
I don't think I'm thinking of the same preparation as you guys are thinking, because I'm thinking of the one where you like cook the eggshell in with the coffee grinds and then you strain out the egg.
I've heard of that, and
It's like
Yes.
it's like a variation from like old like Baptist churches. or
yeah, I was
something.
gonna say, near to my knowledge, it doesn't actually add as much as it proclaims it does.
Yeah.
Mm.
I was like, I don't know if you're being sarcastic, and then turns out you were being genuine, but talking about a different thing.
Yep.
See, when you thought of a different preparation, I was thinking you were thinking just getting coffee and cracking an egg over it. I was
It's
like,
like
oh,
that,
God,
like-
please no.
Cracking open a
there's-
yolky one with the boys.
What's there's like a shot that's like it's like an oyster shot. I'm trying not to say Rocky Mountain oyster because that's a completely different thing. But there's a
Oh,
drink
no.
that's like, it's like a raw egg and like whiskey or something, and you drink it as a shot, which sounds like a lot of liquid. And I don't imagine is super tasty, but I also don't drink, so I'm not super aware.
I'm
that
not
would
a
be-
huge drinker myself.
I feel like that would just be one of those things you have to do like just for fun, for the heck of it. Because I
gotta
don't
do
see
it
any
once.
other taste but whiskey and just some weird slimy texture in your mouth for a shot.
It's like if you want to be like Rocky Balboa, but like also be a little slizzard at the same time.
Oh, is there?
It's a little slizzard. I've got all the cool slang.
Oh yeah. Mm.
Shoot, I'm getting tired.
Oh,
I
It
ran-
hasn't even been 2 hours yet.
How long's it been?
An hour and 41 minutes?
that's almost 2 hours.
That's
And
not
we also
2
were
hours.
dealing with a lot of technical scuffing as well, which is definitely a draining point.
Yeah, but we can find some more stuff to talk about, I'm sure. We have been talking about mostly food and drink throughout
We
the
have.
entire
Hobbies. Do you guys have any hobbies?
coffee.
Okay, other than with cooking and brewing.
Outside of everything we've been talking about, which is cooking and brewing,
Oh,
any
Yeah.
hobbies that don't involve something you put in your mouth.
Exactly. Well, you can put any hobby in your mouth if you really think about it.
sarcastic.
Put this,
You
put the
cannot.
science in your mouth.
You cannot artificially engineer a bingo for yourself, sarcasticalism. I'm not just gonna do the ladder test.
I would disagree. I would disagree. I think we are allowed to do whatever we want. And if it so happens to result in a bingo for someone. Also, what's the ladder test?
All right. The ladder test is a fun little thing that I do sometimes when people express an interest in my voice.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't even know. Fine. God, it's so embarrassing to do, but just don't judge me.
This is a judgment-free zone.
You're such a good girl.
All right, I'm leaving, guys. Bye.
All right. And the point of the ladder test is to figure out whether you're at the top or the bottom of the ladder. Which we have now found out that she is at the bottom.
You can't just do that.
Sure I can. It's my show.
He's allowed. We requested it.
Also, somebody
We
redeemed
broke
my
'em.
SMO, so I'm gonna have to talk like this for a little bit.
You're stuck like this.
No, please not. I'm sweating.
There we go. I'm back.
As someone who does the mommy voice, I should be fine with this, but I'm not.
Oh yeah.
I mean, just because you can dish it out doesn't mean you can take it.
I know. Hey, yo.
Hey, this is
Aw.
not that kind of stream.
Welcome to our Say So coffee chat.
I can't stop laughing. Oh my God.
So as you have been sent into a tizzy, what kind of hobbies do you like to enjoy that don't involve putting things in your mouth?
Wait, you really had to say it like that, huh?
That was
I
really
thought it would be
funny.
fun.
Oh,
That's
that's really
fair.
funny.
Everyone gets to enjoy it.
But it is a lot more interesting hearing about what people like to put in their mouths.
I don't want to talk about it. I put crayons in there.
No,
Cool.
that's a little bit more concerning than what I meant.
It was a green one.
Crayons. I saw someone in there's a lot of stuff that I didn't realize people were consistently putting in their mouths. Because I was not the kind of child that'd be like, I need to test this with my mouth.
I always tested things with my nose as a kid.
Oh.
Explain.
There's just like specific things that I would smell that I would like instantly understand. Like, did you ever, like in kindergarten or just like early elementary school, did you ever use the glue sticks?
Like glue sticks?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the purple
Yeah.
ones?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, the purple ones.
Can you or can you not confirm with me that they smelled exactly like Fritos?
No.
I would deny that probably.
No,
I
if you
don't have a firm enough memory. Though.
if you smelled them again as an adult, you would know that I'm right. But as a
Okay,
4-year-old, I was able to detect that.
That's insane.
I don't have glue sticks, so I'll have to buy some and Fritos and let you know if I agree.
I don't know that I'm not being weird or crazy here. Glue sticks back in elementary school smelled like Fritos.
I think
that's-
someone like laced your glue stick with
No,
Fritos.
because anytime I pointed it out to my class, they smelled it and they were like, "Oh my god, you're right."
They definitely were not holding Fritos under their nose at the exact same time.
I am not.
Your fingers
look,
were all
Look,
Frito.
man, not crazy. You're
I will
crazy.
look at one right
You're
now.
crazy, guys.
Not salad fingers, Frito fingers.
Oh, on the top of smelling, on the topic of smelling like supplies and stuff, whiteout reminds me of gasoline, and I always like smelled it all the time.
Yes.
It's such a good smell.
I don't smell
Like
enough
the
office
whiteout.
supplies, I'm finding. But gasoline does have a very nice smell, which
I
is
love the smell of
which is
gasoline.
dangerous, probably,
Oh, it is.
if
but
left
it's so
unattended.
good.
No, kid. I swear to God, they've changed their recipe over the years. They used
just
to
think-
smell
okay.
like Fritos.
Oh, they no longer do.
Yes.
Oh.
You know what? Okay. You know what changed their smell changed whatever formula over the years and changed different smell? Yu-Gi-Oh cards used to have a very specific smell.
You're right.
And I think
they
they
did.
They had like I guess they either changed the creation process or they used different paper. It is a significantly different smell.
Mhm.
And I've noticed that some of it is like present in books as well. So there's like
Fuck.
probably specific paper that's utilized sometimes.
No more
or
ASMR.
used to
It's been 5
utilize.
minutes.
Wait, was that like a? Was that just you doing it, or was it like the point thing?
What?
Like, was it a
ASMR.
redeem?
It was a redeem.
Yeah. Oh. Let me find that.
So you can get your ASMR back.
Where is
Hang
it?
on now.
Jesus, Ryoko.
Oh, okay, it's down there.
All right.
The hidden.
I guess this is what we're doing now.
I just wanted to see if it actually existed. I was. You're.
Gotta live deliciously.
Part of me regrets and is really happy I joined this podcast.
Oh yeah? Why is that?
For the sole reason my face is really hot
Oh yeah?
right now.
Aww.
Oh my god, actually shut up.
I'm sure that's not the only thing that's hot.
Oh my god, you sound like CG5.
I'm not keeping an ASMR voice through that.
Enlighten me. Who or what is CG5? I do not know who that is.
Everybody tells me that I sound like CG5.
Probably because I am CG5.
Probably
Womp
because I am CG5.
You're like a secret CG5.
Oh my
And when you
god,
say something,
please do not.
I found something new.
Alright, so I guess let's talk about my hobbies real quick. I like impersonating small-time VTubers, even though I'm a massive content creator on TikTok.
Oh my gosh, it's so
Massive
much
TikTok
fun.
following, millions.
No, on the subject of like my real hobbies, I like self-improvement, I like mythology. I used to be really big into geology and paleontology. I like science and biology. I like finding ways to work out that don't involve me actively going out to work out. And I fire spin. And I used to parkour.
Ooh.
And I used to
Oh my
parkour.
god. That's so cool. So what I'm hearing is you like really cool, dangerous hobbies and anything that ends with ology.
You know what? Yeah.
Put the science in the mouth.
That was a little much. Everybody told me that I sound like a CG.
I'm
It's gonna be
sorry.
stuck in my head now.
You were just talking and I'm like, I know this voice. Like I could like detect someone else.
Someone else was in the room.
Someone else was in the room.
No, Amethyst, it was probably just. Oh my god.
I
Oh,
just made 2 cups of coffee.
Jacob, thank you so much for the raid. Jacob was actually a guest on my
Welcome,
first
raiders.
ever episode of Cafe Conversations.
Aww,
Ah.
how exciting.
How are you doing, Jacob? Everybody, welcome to my episode 15 of Cafe Conversations. This is a podcast dedicated to bringing on 3 different VTubers who don't know each other. One of our guests had a cancellation, which is why there's only 2, and that's perfectly fine. Sarcasticalism, please don't introduce us that way.
I was gonna bring up CG5 because you're saying
It's not too
welcome
late.
to, like the 15th episode of this podcast. I seriously thought you were gonna say the CG5 song again.
I mean, we're still. I think
Thank
we're
you so
still in
much
the
for the follow.
ASMR reading.
We are still on the ASMR redeem.
You are
Am I
still trapped.
crazy or did you have glasses?
No.
I did. I have a
Oh,
toggle.
yes, you did have glasses.
I was like,
You
wait a
sniffing
minute.
is great.
I just start gaslighting people.
I got gaslit yesterday.
Oh, I think I'm
Oh, no.
only 2 followers away from 669.
Oh my god, nice.
Oh hell yeah! We gotta celebrate that.
Mm-hmm. Get a Subway sandwich
That's how we get it.
with
Listen. I'm now thinking of getting a meatball, a meatball sub after this.
That sounds really good.
I have
I
not
already
gotten
had-
one in a while.
I had dinner already.
I think I've already gotten plenty of subs this episode.
Ayo!
Shall I DoorDash you some subs? Oh, wait a minute, I just realized what you said.
Joke landed. Joke landed. Back out. Back out.
I'm very slow.
Actually, Jacob, I'm at 667.
Ooh.
We just need 2 more, and then the cycle is complete.
Amethyst, I believe you're a switch when you don't have the reaction you did to the ladder test.
Oh my gosh, I play Mario Kart on you.
Huh?
I'm just
We
gonna
have-
say
we
that.
have-
I'm not gonna explain.
We have
I
flipped
missed
the Switch
something.
joke.
Oh, I see. I get it. Joke landed.
Now who's the slow one?
You know what? Listen here, you little shit. The ASMR is over.
Ooh.
It's been another 5 minutes. Let's talk about this for a second.
All right, Shadi.
Okay. You guys just y'all suck. You all suck.
Oh, I suck. All right.
Oh yeah?
Ayo, ayo.
Can you teach me how? I'm a visual learner. I'm a tactile learner actually. I need to feel it.
Oh, she's.
Oh, where are you going down there? You're not supposed to do it on stream. You can't do it on stream.
You gotta hide. You gotta
Oh,
hide.
sorry, I was the wrong way.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Stop, stop. I'm gonna get a banned.
Oh no, my model's stuck.
Oh,
Oh, I'm
jeez.
behind you.
You are behind me.
Change it.
Put me in front.
Ryoko's stealing my man for real.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sad. Okay, if Nixie joined, we were gonna propose to each other.
Oh yeah?
Live
Not
on
actual,
stream.
not actual propose, not like friendship proposal.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was practically a race to who could do it first. So, Nixie, you're not here, but
Oh,
I
that means
love-
you win.
I win.
I see.
Actual proposal. I'll propose to you, Amy.
Hey. Lay off my
And
girl.
you. I will. Polly's fine.
Oh, he's fine.
Polly's fine.
Oh, jeez. Maybe we can have a threesome. Just us. You, me, and your best friend.
Is that a song?
Yes.
I was like, that. You said that in a specific way that did not feel like it was made up.
Oh my gosh, I need time to breathe.
You gotta air yourself out.
You haven't even gone down yet. You're already out of breath?
Wow.
Stop.
The most batshit polycule on Twitch. It's true though.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe you just for real asking me this right now.
Yeah.
Of course, Jacob, you have a good night.
Bet.
Message me
Good
some
night.
progress, by the way.
Night.
It's weird because I'm basically married to everybody the kid's married to, but we're not married to each other.
Oh my gosh. Propose to him.
It's not too late.
It's not too late, but it's
We're
gotta be
looking for
special.
something. Oh, it's gotta be like a surprise.
Yeah.
Alright.
When the next grounded stream finally happens.
When the next grounded stream happens, when we beat the first raid boss in grounded, I'll do it on top of its corpse.
There's raid
no.
bosses in that game?
Yeah, there's raid bosses.
I don't know what this game is. I
Do you
keep
not?
thinking I understand it, and then I learn new facts about it.
It's Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, but as a survival game.
I think I would rather perish than have to play that with all the spiders.
Okay,
Oh my God.
so one of my favorite things to talk about, I have a couple hundred hours in Grounded, and I had a couple hundred hours before we started the Let's Play, was me desperately trying to convince Kit to not turn the arachnophobia slider on, because I tried to convince him with all my might that it's scarier with the arachnophobia slider on than it is.
How
And
so?
he didn't believe me. Because firstly, you can't see all the moving parts, which means you will get jump scared a lot harder when you do actually run into a spider. And it still looks fucking hideous even with the arachnophobia slider on.
What is it doing if it's not actually helping?
It's removing features from the 3D model. And once you get to a certain point, it removes the giant fucking legs that are a clear indicator that you're near a spider. And it's just fucking like two ovals and eyes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That feels like a bad way to implement that.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was one of the first ways to implement an arachnophobia filter.
Where are you?
They were the first to do it.
There was a mod for like Dragon Age Inquisition that was like spiders are now bears, which I think is a good plan. I think that's fun.
But yeah, I guess I am now married to. Am I married to Trashy? I'm married to Trashy. I'm married to Trashy and kids now. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
And apparently Ryoko. I
What?
have a date with Sky Bonnie. I'm married to Amethyst. Just that
Oh my
song. It was Tanya. It was Moni.
I hate how cute your model is.
Yander
who?
Dial was my artist and rigger. She did an amazing job.
I can
And your
see
model is
that.
adorable.
Aw, thank you.
Of course.
At some point I want to learn like how to rig. So someday I want to make my own model, but I'm so overwhelmed by the process of it that I'm like, I'm gonna maybe wait a while before I jump into this.
Yeah.
Because there's so much involved. And I know I would get very in the weeds about it, because I get
Yes.
very, what's the right word for it? I get very particular about things, and if I was making it myself, I would get very particular about it.
Yep.
Which would result in it taking forever.
So one of the biggest pieces of advice that I've ever given to people when it comes to just creating content is at some point you have to ignore particulars and just release it. Especially when it comes to your own content, you will never be satisfied with it. There will always be something you feel like you could add. And if you continue to sit on that phase, you will never move on from it.
When I was first entertaining the idea of VTubing, because I don't know if I even answered the question earlier, but I've been VTubing for a few months now, but I have off and on over the past couple years attempted streaming, and I knew this was something I wanted to do, but I never put all the pieces together to start including a model in any capacity in my streams. And my original plan back in February or something was I'm gonna learn how to make a model, learn how to rig, and once I do all of that, then I'll start streaming. And thankfully I watched the right tip videos where a lot of VTubers were our main tip is to just start streaming, so you know if you even like streaming in the first place.
Yeah.
And then start introducing things along the way that you think will either make your life better or happier. So my original plan was to make
Hold on. We're back. We're back. It's okay.
But yeah, I have not properly debuted this model yet. But I want to do a fun thing, because I want to redo my overlay anyway. So my plan is sometime in August to do a fun little event to properly debut it all.
My chat needs to fucking refresh their page because they are off by several dozen seconds.
Damn.
I see it too. Give me a minute. Oh, never mind.
It's not dead, it's back.
Also, another thing with this the 2D model that you have, your eyes look like little Among Us.
Oh, come on. Ryoko,
really
you were so
Little
attractive.
guy.
Someone had to say it.
You were so attractive.
Someone had to say it.
My secret Among Us.
Your secret Among Us.
I have not played Among Us in a good few years, I don't think.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it that way personally.
I think I once tried playing
The most cursed cafe by the way, it's been 10 minutes, so fuck you guys. The most cursed cafe conversations we had was episode 5, where I'm pretty sure we went into over 50 stream crashes.
Oh God.
no.
That wasn't a crash, guys. That was just me straight up restarting the stream.
Another thing, with Among Us, that's why I'm liking the Goose Duck recently, is because they have an option where it's all voice chat. So, and it's also proximity chat too, in game.
What is
Ugh.
Goose Duck?
I hear it's like a
basically-
remake of Among Us, but with birds.
And it's so much better because you always get a role, and you have something to do, or you'll have like some cool feature, which I like that a lot more. I
That's
also like
fair.
the walk. It goes like tap 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 tap, like little pats.
There was a 3D version of Among Us that came out shortly after it.
Yeah.
Uh,
VR
called-
chat.
No, I meant an actual game. It was called Unfortunate Spacemen. I really wish that one kind of took off because it was actually really fun.
Interesting.
They were very creative with the name. Very unique.
Yes, yes, they were.
Mom, I want to play Among Us. We have Among Us at home.
Among Us at
The
home.
Among Us at home.
Also, if you guys didn't heard while the stream was crashing, ASMR's over. It has been 10 minutes
For now.
for now. I do have a limit on how many ASMRs per stream can occur.
Ooh, we need to figure that out then.
It's 5,
All right.
and we're at 3.
We've done 3, or we are.
We have done 3.
I thought you
What
done
was
2.
the third one? Yeah.
What do you mean?
There was
Somebody,
2.
yeah, somebody redeemed a double, and then somebody redeemed one before that.
So you should have
Oh.
done 15 minutes.
I've done 15 minutes, guys.
You said 10.
What?
He had. There was
he
did
the
10,
first
but he did
one.
5 before that.
Yeah, there was the first one, and then
Yeah,
I
so
said
it
it
was
was
2 in a
over,
row.
and then somebody
Okay.
redeemed 2 at once. So that was
Okay, that
yes.
means that makes
Just
sense.
somebody.
Okay. I can't afford it.
Do I have enough? No, I've only got 13k.
But if you
Okay.
subscribe right now, you will get bonus beans.
1 second.
Oh. All right.
Gotta sit up. Unshrimp the back.
I have such a bad back that this actually feels so good. Oh god.
Crunchy crunch. I
Oh.
have 12% left on my phone, so I can see the stream for a little bit longer.
Oh god. Fuck me. Ryoko, no! Alright.
Let's
Sunshine
go.
in the east.
20 more.
Not coming from the west. As a fun fact about me as a content creator, I have like 3 different songs that are from a fucking cartoon
Oh.
in my stream.
Oh wow.
Well, what are they?
Well, the subscriber song, my intro song, and for a while my raid song was from that cartoon.
Ooh.
Hmm.
I think I only use... The only music I use in my streams are from video games that I know are not going to get me flagged on YouTube. And there's like various mixes that I've gotten from like channels that are like making royalty-free music. Because I'm always very paranoid about getting flagged for music
Right.
for whatever reason.
So there's a way around that if you can figure out how to separate your audio tracks. I used to have an OBS plugin for that. And ever since the update, they've made it to where that plugin doesn't work, and the plugin
Aw.
has not updated. But there's also things that you can download, like Voice Meter. That way you separate audio tracks that way. And basically, you can set it up in such a way to where because the way that you get flagged for copyright on Twitch is by the VOD. So you can set it up in such a way that the VOD only has your audio and the game's audio and whatever other audio you want, but you can exclusively strike out the audio for whatever's playing your music. Where they can
Interesting.
only hear it during the live stream, but they can't hear it on the VOD.
Hmm.
I'll need to look into that once I get my PC set up, because I can't risk putting anything more on this laptop.
That's
It
fair.
barely runs as it is.
That's fair. Lazy Andrew redeemed to drink something.
Oh, lazy.
I have just the tiniest bit of coffee left.
Oh.
Ooh, what you slogging?
Just normal ass coffee.
Aw.
Fair. Are you I'm assuming yes. Are you a black coffee drinker?
That depends on the quality of the coffee.
That's so true. Oh my god.
How about your average coffee?
If it's pre-ground bullshit Starbucks pack coffee that you like, just like any of the coffees that you buy at a grocery store, I'm not drinking that black.
Ooh, do you want to hear something that you're probably gonna hate?
What?
I don't drink coffee much, and most of the coffee that I do drink is exclusively the pre-made iced Starbucks coffee that you get in like a jug from stores.
You know, those are surprisingly less bad than you would think, but I still don't like them.
Yeah,
Okay.
I barely drink coffee as it is, so when I have it, it's like a little treat.
That's fair. I drink coffee fucking every day.
Yeah, most people do.
Okay. I just heard another voice from you.
What's
so when
that?
when you do that one voice, you sound like CG5, but when you're like talking casually, you know Game Grumps?
Oh no.
You sound like Dan.
No, I do not.
Just a little bit.
No.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
have thought
What the
to.
fuck?
Now I'm gonna listen for it.
Yeah, you gotta listen for it. It's every so often. It's not all the time.
What are you talking about?
Mr. Avedon. I've been
Also,
watching their Breath of the Wild recently.
I've been watching their
What
Tears of the Kingdom.
Do you guys
That's
have
it.
a
Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, forgot.
hot take on the Oleato?
On the what?
Yeah,
The Oleato.
the
Is
big
that-
switch.
Coffee with olive oil.
Oh god.
Oh.
Okay, actually, you know what? I'd love to talk about this because we talked about it last episode.
Oh.
So the Oleato made by Starbucks is fucking disgusting because they brewed it wrong. Yeah,
You're not
Amethyst is the one that
supposed to
pointed it out because Amethyst is the barista. But
you're
they
not supposed to just put olive oil in at the end.
no, they firstly you use a specific kind of olive oil that doesn't fucking separate it. Actually, Amethyst, join a VC. I'll let you talk about it. Come here, wife.
Come in. My little babies.
Enter the chat. Get in chat.
Join a VC. I'll drag you in.
Oh, also, what's my battery percentage right now?
Oh, let's find out, since apparently I can do that using this the website.
We gotta see it.
Your battery percentage is at 100%. You can unplug it.
Oh,
Hey, congrats.
I used you because I couldn't see the corner. So you can see my battery, but I can't.
That's fucking
Aw.
hilarious.
You've been used
In a good way.
in the best way.
In the best way.
Oh, you keep on typing "sar." I didn't know who you meant, Kit.
Hmm?
He's talking about sarcasticism.
Oh.
See, this is why I don't do shortened names. It just doesn't fucking.
As much as you like it or not, in my head you are air.
Oh,
Hi.
Hello.
My cameo.
Finish a
yeah.
yarn about olive oil coffee.
Do you want me to bring up my model?
If you want to, I can send you the thingy thing.
She's the third guest.
I'm here.
Secret third guest.
Hi, Nixie. How are you?
I am Nixie now.
Walmart Nixie.
Same password
I
as last
changed my
time.
name.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I just saw a cosplay that I'm not gonna say on stream.
Cosplay.
Yeah, sarcasticism, you're right, but at the same time, your name rolls off the tongue so well that I've never had to shorten it.
Nixie's back.
Oh,
It's like the
it's crazy. Nixie just joined the VC. That's so strange.
I hate that I'm so gullible. I actually thought she did.
Ah,
I was like, no
Hello.
way.
I'm here.
Oh, you're so beautiful.
Ah.
Marry me.
Of course.
Oh, my lady.
Ooh.
Hey, back off.
Okay. Still no internet. Oh no.
That's sad.
Oh.
Wow, I'm the only one with the little watermark over here.
Nixie.
We all shelled out for the premium version.
No, I just don't
I-
fucking use that thing.
Well, whoop-de-doo. Good for you.
Can I talk
Archie
about the
missed the
olive
clue.
oil coffee?
Yes, as long as you mute yourself in fucking Video Ninja real quick.
Oh.
You mean you don't want base boosted?
I would
kind of
prefer
forgot. I
not.
kind of forgot. Okay. Yeah, hi Nixie.
We now have
I-
we now have an equal balance of 2D, 3D today.
Mm-hmm. We're both squished in the middle now.
Hey,
Oh
yo.
my god. Never mind.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
So olive oil coffee.
yes.
I'm heated about this because
Go
Starbucks
on.
messed it up. It could have been so good because when it's really supposed to be made, they use a special type of olive oil and they brew it with the coffee. Like it's brewed together so that it mixes. But Starbucks just has this stupid pump of pure olive oil. So it just like sticks to the sides of the cups and separates. And it is the most disgusting thing ever.
It does look foul.
It
A
makes me
coworker of
sick.
A coworker
Yeah.
of mine specifically went to Seattle to try it, and he didn't have kind things to say about
Oh,
it. It was-
Sarcasticalism
it was a
pulled up the
conversation
Twitch
for a
clip.
month. Oh, God.
Oh, I need to reset my monitor.
Watch that clip if you've
Just
never
like
seen
a
it.
glitch. Okay.
Because it's fucking funny. One of my friends was in the VC. We were doing a 24-hour stream, and somebody mentioned it, which I hadn't seen it before, so I had to check it out.
Oh, so gross. Not a fan.
Didn't it like really upset people's like stomachs?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
almost like
people
that's what
have
happens when you
major
ingest two
stomach
different
issues.
laxatives.
The only
It's like,
time I
you're
like
already You go.
continue.
Go on.
Speak your truth.
I know. You first. My vroom vroom.
My little vroom vroom.
That is a reference to the pre-stream chat.
Wait, is it?
Yeah.
You stepped out for the muted, and we we had a very short conversation that somehow resulted in.
I see. I see. Remember that
Anyway.
rule I mentioned about not skipping out on content?
Listen,
Sorry. Yeah, we did it after.
we
after
exchanged
recording that one.
pronouns, and it went south so fast.
They were like,
Anyway,
I have no pronouns. I'm like, what? Can I call you a little car? Are you my little car? Little vroom vroom? Little beep
Oh
beep?
no.
anyway, I cannot fathom as I enjoy coffee, but there's a good amount of people who get the tummy rumbles from coffee, and then putting the olive oil on top of that just sounds like a recipe for disaster if done wrong.
It's a hell of a palate cleanse.
Oh, for real.
Cleanse is not the word I would use.
Oh no, it cleanses all right.
Oh boy.
Kit. Oh, okay. I was like,
I mean, are
Kit's
you
my
okay?
biggest hater. Yeah, Kit's just my biggest hater.
Damn, Kit, famous hater.
Kit famous for his hatred.
Actually, speaking of, you know how Kit has his cowbell and his squeaky
Yeah.
toy?
Yeah.
So I got a bell.
Okay.
Like one of those hotel bells. Listen to this.
oh,
Jesus
my
Let's
Christ.
go!
It's so nice.
Now he needs those little dingy bells that you put on a table and you tap it.
That's what it is. It's one of those hotel bells that you tap the top and it,
I was
yeah.
thinking of an actual bell that you ring.
No. It's one of
Choco
those,
Manchu, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the cafe.
I'm slow.
I got it at a Dave and Buster's.
Hey. Wait,
Yeah.
which one of you fucks unfollowed me just to get it back to 666?
It was not me.
Who the fuck did
Something
it?
Went weird on the stream.
Oh wait, am I following you? I'm so
Because it was 667. It should be 668 now, but it's back to 666. Now it's 667 again. Who am I
I
fighting?
followed you.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the cafe.
Let me
I was
double check.
tube, not followed.
Let me check that nothing. I didn't know you could.
Kit, I
subscribe
did
without
not.
following.
Kit, I did not bribe myself in. You're
Yes,
such a
you did.
hater.
I'm sorry, kids, your heater? Excuse me?
It keeps you warm.
How do I get that title?
I mean, do you want it?
Are you offering it?
I mean, maybe.
Is there a
No.
fee?
No.
A 1 month fee
I
and a
actually
lifetime
do not
subscription fee.
contribute to any of your electricity bills as a heater.
That's okay.
Just saying. I'm a naturally occurring resource here.
If you still want that role, it's open.
He's very good for that role because he made my face really hot earlier.
He did.
Well, I mean, I was also just going for the fact that I, like, literally just radiate heat.
I mean, I'm always cold, so if you're offering.
Ayo.
I can fix that for you.
Thermal regulation.
Okay. I gotta stop before I get myself in some shit.
Alright.
Summer? What is summer?
Summer.
What is summer?
Is the P silent?
Summer.
It's the pterodactyl.
The pterodactyl of summer. Ancient.
Hey boss, I
Flies.
got the bingo. Where's my
Screams.
front? He gets the sandwich.
It's true, he got the sandwich.
First sandwich.
You got the sandwich.
He got the sandwich.
That means he gets to buy everyone on stream a sandwich.
To
That
be
was the
fair,
secret
though,
reward.
you cannot get the prize as the inventor of the bingo. But you can still win. You can
Do you have DoorDash?
you can keep other people from getting the prize.
I can DoorDash you a sandwich.
You gotta stop giving people
gatekeep
food.
Girl boss.
I will give you all food if I could.
Hey.
Hey.
You already ate. I don't want to hear it.
I
Mr.
could still
I
eat.
got
Got your Taco Bell.
I could still eat.
I have something you can eat.
Oh yeah?
There you go.
I mean, you can
Remember
see
back
me
when we
after
said we would never
stream.
refrain from talking about things to put in your mouth. We failed at that. We didn't succeed.
We did not do a great job there. I think the worst part is that, like, I've had multiple people try to come in the stream and try to fluster me, and then get, like, straight up counter flustered when I flirt back. And I'm realizing it doesn't make for great content, but
I mean, depends the person.
the internet wants to see the subby little VTuber boy get flustered, and I'm just not a sub.
We can
Unless
change
we're at
that.
Subway.
You can try.
I sure will.
Ooh.
Help. I'm getting on both sides.
Is that not what you wanted?
Gay panic. Gay panic.
Oh.
Can you be the food to my hunger? That's a
Can you be
good
my
one.
Can you be my chicken McNuggies?
There's definitely a cock joke to be made there.
I was thinking Grimace, but yeah.
Ooh. Oh no, never mind.
Y'all remember that Grimace meme that was like
The one that
"Create
was
my
a
meme"?
week
It was
ago?
last week.
No, the one from like 5 years ago.
No, I do not.
It was a wild time on the internet. It may just be an Overwatch thing. I might be incorrect that there was a Grimace thing.
I totally forgot that I even had an emote only chat option.
I didn't know, so I just clicked
Holy
it.
shit.
I want to see what
Chat
it would do.
punished.
Mode only
Eggplant
mode.
mode only.
Oh wait, I'm a subscriber. I can use this.
Ayo.
It's not a subs emote only thing.
My emotes still aren't working, and I'm so upset.
Aw.
Your animated emotes, yeah.
Yeah, but I wanted to use yours.
I don't have any animated emotes.
No, not just animated, just emotes.
Oh,
You can't use
fair.
emotes at all?
No, you can. We are confusing ourselves here.
Oh, some of them don't work.
I really need to commission some animated emotes, but I'm gonna wait until my 2.0 model drops. Because I'm just gonna get all my emotes redone.
What emotes are you interested in getting?
Yes.
Fair enough.
Things you can put in
I
your
still
mouth.
have you guys missed the part where I've been streaming for 4 years and I've been an affiliate for most of those years. I have access to almost every emote slot that I could have access to for a streamer my size.
I need to redo my emotes. I like half of them
I
never get.
I still have like 9 open slots.
Dang.
This one's my facial expressions on my viewer as well.
Get your little faces.
What about your facial expressions?
I'm just messing around with them.
I see.
I'm excited for when I get my new PC up to finally have like more than just VC face running from my 3D model. Because I know there's other stuff you can run
There's other stuff,
simultaneously.
but frankly, it's just not necessarily as good. I only use VC face, and my
only use VC.
my model tracks pretty well for me.
I want to get like things that let you move your hands because I think that sounds fun.
I do actually know a software for that.
And it's something. There was something I dabbled with previously that was like it tracked your hands and your face without having to use any external equipment.
Yep.
But I could not figure out how to run it while still having the experimental expression mode activated.
Experimental expression's a little... I don't know, I never got it to work.
I can't use experimental expression because my glasses make it impossible to track my...
I haven't managed to get expression tracking right on VC Face, period. All of my expressions are manual.
So are mine.
I like using it for like smile, big smile, and like surprise, and I have to do sad and angry isolated because those ones will trigger at weird times. I had a stream where it was like I jokingly called it my sad time stream because the sad expression kept firing for whatever reason, and I couldn't figure out why, so it got banished to toggle only mode.
That's funny.
But I like it for the positive expressions because it works well for the setup I've managed to put together.
Fair.
But I want hands.
I'm really excited for the 2.0 because I'm getting a 2D model, which is like the next step.
Ooh. Do you have an artist picked yet?
Yeah, I've already commissioned them. I commissioned them months ago. It's just they've been going through some stuff and they've been having art slumps, so it's taking longer than it should.
Fair.
Yeah, I commissioned mine a while ago too, and it's taking a while, but
exciting.
You'll still probably beat me.
Y'all are making me feel bad.
I have like all new assets and everything, but I'm like, I'm just waiting patiently now.
Must wait. Wait.
I'm also tempted to just save up my money and like change everything all at once for like a full-on rebrand.
Ooh.
Like get completely new overlays, get completely new emotes, get the completely new model.
So that's what I did, but I got impatient and I put everything else out other than my new model.
Oh my.
And like I have a bunch of art made for my new model and everything, and it just doesn't exist yet. All I have is a sketch. So like all of my socials are like my new model, and then I stream and it's just not there.
It's like a little teaser.
It is.
Frankly, I'm a little tired of teasers.
Oh, I feel like you sound like someone who would enjoy some teasing.
Oh.
I do enjoy teasing people, yes.
No, to be teased.
No.
Wow.
We could change that.
It doesn't really work. I get either bored or frustrated.
Frustrated?
Your top energy bores me.
Your top energy is not nearly successful enough.
Where did I leave myself?
I will take over now.
This is a man's job.
No, that's not at all what I mean.
Oh my gosh.
No, hold on. I am not a misogynist. I am not.
Wow.
You heard it here first, audience.
I am a surgeon.
I love spreading misinformation on the internet.
That does remind me of my favorite TikTok, though.
Yeah.
It was this guy that was like, you hate trans people because they're trans, or you hate trans women because they're trans. I hate trans women because they're women. And then it just shows up on the screen, trans inclusive radical misogyny. There's a better way to hate. It always makes me laugh every time I see it, but I am not a misogynist.
God. That's like the similar energy that the video of the guy who's like, I'm not homophobic. I'm not afraid of gay people.
Gay people don't scare me. Why would I be homophobic? They're just people. But miss me with that gay shit.
I'm not afraid.
I'm not afraid of the gays. I just don't respect them.
Oh no.
Wait, hold on. Do not clip that out of context. Hold the fucking... Wait, no.
Clip it!
Don't you dare.
You the realist.
Ah.
Reminds me of last stream when
What
I
have
said
I
I
done?
was homophobic and just...
Sarcasticism, you're the only person that I... No, you're the only person that clips. You don't have to do this.
Do it.
They do. It's part of the contract.
It's in the prophecy.
Content. Actually,
Oh, no.
I mean, a little controversy never hurt anybody.
I...
we don't want him canceled.
It's a
Episode
really
15
awkward time in my
last
career to get
episode.
canceled.
It's the homophobic cafe.
Homophobic
Cafe.
chicken cafe.
The Chick-fil Cafe.
He wanted to rebrand.
Now, hey,
Redux
hold the fucking...
sponsors
Hold on.
when-
No! Number 79877897786. Wow. I have not said that many misogynist things. I'm not making things better.
There's
for
a tally on a wall.
myself. I'm not making things better for myself here.
Days since Redux said something misogynist.
Days without sexism on stream. Just erases it.
0.
I have a whiteboard in my room. I might
Hey now.
keep track.
That's good content, baby.
For you, you should just have a days without compliments from Redux counter. It
Oh,
will
man.
always be 0. Always. Let me consult my
Goes up to 1,
100-something
we're gonna
clips
have a
worth
problem.
of blackmail. Jesus. Yeah, sarcasticism has clipped over 100 things for me.
Jesus.
Dang.
That's insane. Good job.
We did it.
Such a... No! Wait!
It's not
I
actually
forgot that
being
was a
clipped-
thing!
It's not actually being clipped for content.
Hey,
it's just
which one
being
is this?
clipped for,
What is this?
future reference.
Yeah.
It's the receipts.
Oh, yeah, this was the dead I went... We're gonna switch scenes for a second. Oh, never mind. We're not gonna switch scenes because that's not currently working.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
We're going to...
The void.
The void? There. Just gonna put this over here for a second.
Oh my god.
Full screen it. Close out of the lo-fi music, which is
Oh, no,
actually
I
right
can't
there.
see stream what's happening.
I'm very.
I'm
relieved.
trying to remember what this clip is what's happening.
Uh-oh.
Remember, guys, it's misogynistic if I don't beat the women up with these brass knuckles. Oh, wait! Remember, guys, it's misogynistic. Oh, no! Oh, my God. We're not going to talk about this clip. We're just going
What
to...
is it?
This is a podcast. We have to talk about it.
Yeah.
The viewers need to know.
So the quip was me playing Dead Island 2, which has zombies of all genders.
Mm-hmm.
And I picked up some brass knuckles and said something along the lines of, "Remember, guys, it's misogynistic if I don't beat the women up with these."
Wow.
Then that was clipped.
I don't like that they had it on hand.
I don't like that he had that on
waiting.
hand either.
They're waiting for this moment.
There's just a folder full of clips for when you get canceled to just
Dude,
like blast
really?
on-
Oh
There's
yeah,
like-
and then
there's like a
Trashy said,
thread
"Bruh."
there's a thread in the drafts.
Just waiting to hit.
I kind of want to edit that one and upload it to TikTok, but I feel like that right after the one that I just uploaded would not look great. The one that I just uploaded was me saying something along the lines of, "Something just took the white out of me," and I meant to say light.
God.
It's been a time on my stream.
You suddenly get an influx of the wrong type
So,
of
yeah,
followers.
yeah, that's the last thing I want.
Wrong side of TikTok.
Why am I being recommended Andrew Tate videos now?
You know, actually, I found something out about Andrew Tate. Apparently, he's not transphobic.
He's not. Yeah, no, he's actually like really supportive of it.
He straight up called Ben Shapiro a bigot.
Yeah, and also the whoever that one guy is from Kick that's like a jerk. He like was debating him on stream for like 10 minutes over transgender issues.
Yeah, so apparently Andrew Tate is a fucking human trafficking misogynist, but he believes in multiple genders.
He draws the line at transphobia.
God, the worst person. I think he made a good point.
Wow.
So that's the thing.
You know, human beings, they got so much complexity to them.
Yeah. The Andrew Tate redemption arc.
He's back. I forgot if he actually went to jail or not. I know they arrested him.
He
but-
got convicted.
Ah, so they got him.
I think the way they found him is like the funniest thing.
It was the
Yeah.
pizza box thing.
It was
yeah?
the pizza
It was a
box.
Greta
Yeah,
Thunberg
yeah,
thing.
Yeah. Like they say it wasn't because Greta accidentally baited him into making that damn video, but it's funny to think that it is.
It
Oh,
is,
yeah.
No, it's
much
hilarious.
funnier. No, we're on it for months. We were just about to get him.
Yeah.
Sure, policeman.
Absolutely, officer.
Sure. Definitely not not at all related.
Just remember, as a callback to what I said earlier, I hate pigs, but I love ham.
Mm,
If you didn't catch it the first time, that's what I meant. I'm not saying, I'm just saying.
Off topic. Did you guys know that Trump had a clothing brand?
Yes.
no.
Okay,
That
so
Way
shocked
back
me,
when.
but-
I went to a thrift store and my friend was like, "Yo, look at this tag," and it said Donald Trump on it. And I was like, "No way!" And then we go by and there's another one. Like, who is
What?
buying all these shirts?
What was the product?
It's just a shirt. It's a shirt with like just a white collar. It's like a colored shirt, white collar. That was it. That was both of them.
God, he was trying to compete with Polo or something.
Probably.
Of all the people to buy clothing from, Donald Trump, who is famous for buying ill-fitting clothing, is not someone I would really be confident in buying clothing from.
Yep.
Man, Amethyst, why are you offering fucking Uno streams tonight when I have video editing lessons?
Oh man, yeah, me, Kit, Nixie, come on.
You
Really?
gonna say no?
Aww.
It depends on what time you do it, I suppose.
I don't know. We don't know
Is
yet.
he dead right now?
Nixie said if she
Oh, that's a
can.
good point, yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, like, what the fuck is this? Nixie's able to show up for
No,
that?
There was no confirmation. It was just kind of a if I can.
Okay, okay.
As soon as the stream ends, it's like, hey, my Wi-Fi's back.
The moment I say it's time to end,
Nixie's like, guys, my internet's back on.
She's
Not
gonna
at
come
all
back, she's like,
slick.
"Guys,
That's
I gotta sneak in
crazy.
here."
the balloon.
Nixie went outside and grabbed the balloon from the power line.
Oh my gosh, plot twist, she is the birthday boy.
Secret birthday boy.
Secret birthday boy.
Oh, what the fuck did my model just do? I'm so sorry
Your
about
model's
that.
trying to lean over to me.
I'm sorry,
Baby
Ryoko.
Bean.
Oh, it's okay. My model gets messed up too, like a lot.
I didn't mean to
Like,
whisper in
hold
your
on.
ear like that.
Oh dang, gonna have to redeem ASMR again.
Oh man!
I
Uh-oh.
spent all my points on emotes.
I spent all my points too.
Aha.
Can I have it for free?
No. What the
Give a free emote,
Okay,
please.
okay.
Please, I bought you food.
If you send me all your cosplay stuff right now,
Okay,
all
got
the
it.
pictures.
I got you.
Amy,
Hold on.
go, Amy, go.
Hold on. I gotta find some good ones. Hold on.
We gotta do it for Yoko.
I got this. I want it for myself.
Guys, I swear I'm not attractive.
I think that's up for the masses to decide.
Fact.
I don't like this.
No one ever said what are those contests, like the handsomest man contests?
Oh my gosh. Do y'all remember like it's basically that but on Twitter and then like Sans one?
Sans one, yeah.
Sans
Yeah.
Undertale?
Oh,
No, I don't
yeah.
remember this.
Yeah, wasn't like him and the guy from M100, like at the very end of it?
You know what's crazy to
Liking it
think
something
about?
else.
Well,
I'm gonna make y'all feel old for a second. Undertale came out over 8 years ago.
Oh God.
I had, in my freshman year of college, we had these like whiteboards outside of our rooms, and I wrote on mine, like, I drew the image of like Temmie at her like thing that said like Temmie went to Kool-Aid. That was on my freshman like.
That's
thing.
awesome.
oh my gosh, that's so
But no,
cute.
it was my senior year of high school when Undertale came out.
Oh my gosh.
I sent a few. Not all. I sent a few.
He said all.
He said
Recent ones.
He said
Recent ones.
all.
No, because there's 800 pictures in that folder.
Okay, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That we're not gonna get through the stream at that point.
Send him the entire folder. Just
Get a zip file and
yeah.
Look, I don't. That comes off more sus than you guys realize. That sounds like I'm looking for material or something, and that's just not. That's not where I'm going with this. Anyway.
Those are all recent ones.
Okay.
I need to get back into cosplay. I haven't done any cosplay in a very long time.
I don't want to get back into
Okay.
cosplay until I have my six-pack again.
I never had one in the first place. I don't need that.
I did!
Emmy, what's
Nice.
your favorite cosplay?
Oh, recently it's my Angel Devil one, only because I made the wings myself and they're 8 feet wide.
Ooh, very
but-
cool.
I don't know. I get the most compliments on my Sailor Moon one.
So-
Good
Mm.
classic.
Yeah,
I guess I
very
have to
good.
talk like this for a little bit.
I'm sorry. I'm
I win.
sorry.
I was gonna do like a little bit of a bait and switch where I would talk like this and then immediately end the stream because we are nearing that time. But we can talk for a few minutes longer. Hey, don't fucking get quiet now, y'all.
I just want to hear you talk.
Yeah,
Oh
keep
my
talking.
god.
You can keep talking.
Yeah,
Okay,
let's go into
sure.
Real Boy.
Tell us a bedtime story.
A bedtime story?
Good night.
You know what?
Moon.
Sure. I will read you all a bedtime story for the end of the stream. Are you all ready? Are you all tucked in?
Waiting.
Yes.
Okay. The cats nestle close to their kittens now. The lambs have laid down with the sheep. You're cozy and warm in your bed, my dear. Please go the fuck to sleep.
I
The windows are dark in the town, child. The whales huddle down in the deep. I'll read you one very last book if you swear you'll go the fuck to sleep.
It's beautiful.
The eagles who
is touching.
soar in the the eagles who soar through the sky are at rest, and the creatures who crawl, run, and creep. I know you're not thirsty. That's bullshit. Stop lying. Lie the fuck down, my darling, and sleep.
That's one way to put it.
Stop.
This
Mhm.
don't sound like the Grinch Who Stole Christmas.
My favorite bedtime story.
I had a teacher in elementary school that knew the whole thing by heart
Really?
and would like randomly read it to us by memory. Yeah.
Oh my
That's
God.
fantastic.
The wind whispers soft through the grass. The field mice they make not a peep. It's been 38 minutes already. Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Go to sleep. Dr. Seuss was in a mood when he wrote this.
He was tired of the shit.
Dr. Seuss was done.
All the kids from daycare are in dreamland. The froggy has made his last leap. Oh no, you can't go to the bathroom. Know where you can go? The fuck to sleep. The owls fly forth from the treetops. Through the air they soar and they sweep. A hot crimson rage fills my heart, love. For real, shut the fuck up and sleep. I love how flagrant each individual page becomes. The cubs and the lions are snoring, wrapped in a big snuggly heap. How is it you can do all this other great shit, but you can't lie the fuck down and sleep? The seeds slumber beneath the earth now, and the crops at the farm was. No more questions. This interview's over. I've got 2 words for you, kid. Fucking sleep. That's what we're gonna end it on. The interview's over.
Hey.
Yeah.
There's 6 more pages, but that's perfect.
There's. Send me the thing. I gotta read this.
All right.
Thanks for having us on.
Literally, just look up "Go the
Yeah.
fuck to sleep."
Oh, okay.
Thank you for having me for the second week in a row.
It's gonna be 3 weeks in a row.
It will be 3 weeks in a row.
Oh,
Nick, it
spoilers
was
for
nice
next time.
seeing you.
Spoilers for next time. Yeah, thanks guys so much for coming out. If you want to do your last like your outros and your plugs right now would be the perfect time while I look for somebody to raid. It's gotta be my new outro for every podcast. We'll see. We will see. I don't want to get copyright stricken. That's a pretty popular book.
Mm.
Rick, do you want to go first?
No.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, my name is Miss Semageon. You can find me at Semageon, Semagon, on Twitch and on Twitter. Feel free to follow me both on there. I stream pretty consistently Wednesdays starting around 5 p.m., 6 p.m. PST, and then spattering of other days.
I don't want to be the one to
whenever I
say it,
feel
but I
like it.
think you said your Twitch name wrong.
Did I?
You said Gon, it's Geon.
God damn it. You try both of them and you'll find me eventually. I'm the only one with that specific
Just
name.
click on the tag in my title, guys.
click on the tag, you'll find me. But yeah.
I know who we're rating. We're gonna rate Sky.
Woo.
Anyways, keep going. Come on, you're doing so good.
Yeah, I'm done with my outro.
All right, I'll go next.
Let's go.
All right. So, if you enjoy the little tiger, my YouTube is RyokoFujiEN or ENG. I can't remember which one because I made both of them. My Twitter is also just RyokoFujiEN. Very simplistic. I hope you all have a great day. That is it.
You all know who Amethyst is. She was in last
Yes.
episode, and she will be in next episode.
Yes, I will.
Anyways, we are going to be rating Sky Bonnie TV, who is doing her first playthrough of Terraria, which is one of my favorite games of all time. I've talked about it regularly. We're gonna throw it that way. If you like what you saw today, tune in for next week's episode for a very special season finale episode of Cafe Conversations.
Ooh.
as well as a few other things. If you want to find other VTubers, feel free to check out my YouTube channel. I upload every episode the week after it comes out, so we will be uploading episode 14 today. Make sure to check it out. Check out my TikTok. We upload clips there. My name's been ReduxIan. Go give Sky Bonnie a hi. Say Reduxy Raid. We will see you all later.
Bye.
Oh, and if you guys could just stay for after stream for a second, that'd be great.
I know the drill.
Just run.
Oh,
away.
of course. Fucking. God damn it. The raid didn't work.
Oh no.
Because I put TTV. Ah!
Y'all stuck here.
There. Everybody type in Reduxy Raid when you get there.